We're going live now.
We are live.
My God, fanboys. Get
First
up
of
in
all,
here.
parade. What did Gilbert Arenas say? You're talking about parade. Luca. Fucking Gilbert's clown ass. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news, as if we didn't have plenty of material as it was.
Breaking news.
Zay is telling me something that I didn't know about. Although surprised would be maybe the last thing that I'm feeling, that LeBron James has yet another excuse. Zay, go ahead and deliver the breaking news. My God.
Breaking news, fanboys. Sources. Dave McMenamin says LeBron James suffered a MCL sprain in Game 5 against the Timberwolves. Fanboys, just hang it up, man. Go out, go hide.
This is unbelievable. And let me guess, it was when he ran into DiVincenzo.
Yes, on the play where the football playing the all-state high school receiver LeBron James suffered a MCL sprain from Dante DiVincenzo.
See, I don't know if you're joking at this point, because that could be, you could be serious and it's funny. You could be making a joke and it's funny. Are you fucking serious? Is that really the play?
Yes, that is the play.
Wow. Wow.
Look, didn't I tell you, fanboys, that
Wow.
no, he's not finna just bow down in this series.
Wow.
That he has to blame an injury. As a matter of fact, this is a new injury.
What is it? What is this one? What is these? What are they saying is hurt?
MCL sprain.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Because he ran his shoulder into Dante? That gave him an MCL?
Yeah. Come on, chat. Beat the comment section up. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out DDT, man. Shout out my mod in the chat, man. Knock it off.
What's up? Sick. What's up, everybody in the chat? People are in the chat early. Before the show, people are ready to celebrate.
Oh, my God. Fanboy.
Hey, welcome new members. Awesome. Welcome Zay's fan base. Welcome the AOH crowd.
Yes, welcome. Come on in here. This is Zay, disgusting.
I gotta say, I was impressed that you streamed for 8 hours and then still put out a belt to ass video.
Oh man, we working. We work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Because I was tired as a motherfucker, man. That 8 hours.
I bet.
Put in a whole work shift on YouTube.
And it was a good episode. It wasn't like it was a lazy, sleepy episode. By the way, could you see my comments? I go to your channel and I can't see my comments on your videos. Do you even know that I commented?
I didn't even know you commented.
Dude, YouTube's going out of their way to fuck me. They won't even let me comment.
You would think that I would see your comments or I get a notification, especially.
Dude, you'd only had 8 views when I left that comment. There's no way that you wouldn't have seen it.
No, there's no way. Because especially when I drop my videos, I respond to all the early comments, until it just gets out of hand sometimes. Like, I can't respond to 1,100 comments, y'all. That's just no way. But
the first 8, you at least would have seen it. You don't have to respond to me, but you would have seen it.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I always try to respond to your comments. Always when I see them.
Hey, you remember when I said I saw a comment from me on your channel that I didn't leave? I wasn't kidding. Today I don't know how to explain that. If YouTube writing some shit, they're gonna like be putting in me like saying some neo-Nazi crap trying to get me in trouble. I swear to God, I saw a comment that I did not leave.
And no one comment in your sleep, AOH. Hey, y'all, he's on Debunking. Debunking is lying. Chat, this is disgusting, y'all. We cannot allow them to get away with this. We cannot.
Unbelievable. And I think I heard ESPN this morning commenting They were talking about how everybody should be in good shape because JJ Redick threw shade or whatever. And they're like, and LeBron's only had one injury this year. I'm like, who by what world are you in? How many games, how many stretches did LeBron James duck using injury as an excuse? Those are multiple injuries. If you come back from an injury and get injured again, even if it's fake, isn't that multiple injuries?
Yeah.
Wasn't it an abdominal strain and a groin strain and a sore ankle all this year, and now an MCL? And this dude's still getting called Iron Man and doesn't get injuries.
The Iron Man of the NBA is capping again. Look, we gotta read. Can I read the article?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Zay, hey, we're gonna get to reacting to belt to ass, but Zay's gonna read the article about LeBron's.
Oh yeah, we got 246 people in the chat. Shout out to the chat, everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in tune right now, because this is complete garbage. This is complete crap.
You mean it's a standard day in the LeBron world?
A standard day. This is breaking from ESPN. Hey, shout out to Shave O'Fair. Lakers injury report. LeBron has hurt feelings. Thank you for the super. Appreciate that. It says here from ESPN, Dave McMenamin. It says, even if the Los Angeles Lakers had been able to extend the first round series with a win against the Timberwolves,
my God,
it went just sickening. Just the first sentence just makes me throw up. Like, can I get a second to just throw up, y'all? I'll take a shit all over this article on live, man. This is crazy, man.
Dave McMenamin?
Dave McMenamin, his number one fanboy. Number one fanboy. Hey, shout out to you, Chip. You know, the 8 hours. You know, I'm grinding. Hey, they said that even if they got a win against the Timberwolves on Wednesday, they would have had their work cut out for them for the rest of the series in the playoffs. A mysterious MRI on Thursday revealed that the Lakers star LeBron James suffered a grade 2 MCL sprain in his left knee in the fourth quarter.
What's a mysterious?
I said mysterious.
Oh. Okay.
I gotta see the MRI. They gotta post the MRI, man.
Yeah.
They gotta post.
Yeah.
It says the injury occurred. It said the injury details entail a 3 to 5 week recommended recovery timeline.
Was he dancing on his way into the post-game press conference, by the way? Just a messenger says, was his leg wrapped in a scarf? He forgot that. He forgot his props. He didn't have his props ready yet.
Is there a boot available? Yep. I need that boot. Yep.
Okay, go ahead. And he could have borrowed Paul Pierce's wheelchair.
Shout out to the 300 people. We got 298 in the chat. Appreciate y'all.
I interrupted.
The injury occurred with 8 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter when Dante DiVincenzo, a.k.a. Derrick Henry, apparently, was called for
Wrecking ball DiVincenzo.
He was called for an offensive foul while colliding with James, his left knee, while setting a moving screen while a pass was being thrown to Julius Randle on the perimeter. James dropped to the court in pain and had to sub out the game briefly to have his knee looked at by longtime athletic trainer Mike Mancias. The 40-year-old James checked back in with 7:23 to go and played the remainder of the game. He was out of the game for a minute,
and that's when their window closed.
Yeah,
that's why the Lakers lost, by the way, because James wasn't on the.
Oh no, what happened to AOA? AOA. I'm gonna continue, y'all. It says that when he checked back in with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. James, who has played in the NBA record 292 playoff games without missing one because of injury. They made a point to mention that he has played in 292 playoff games without missing one injury. Without missing one because of injury. But now he would have missed games because of this injury, y'all. Fanboys. My God, this is disgusting. 345 people in the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. Hit that like button.
I'm sorry, you lost me. You lost me when they talked about LeBron getting injured by a moving screen. Mr. Moving Screen himself.
The king of excuses.
How
many illegal screens do we see set during that game?
Man, I haven't gotten through the series, but I've got 10 that are like blatant. Not like he's kind of shuffling and he moved his shoulder to the side, which is also illegal. But no, I'm talking LeBron level, just running sideways and knocking someone off their feet with his shoulder.
They said LeBron James has not ruled out playing for another team to chase a championship. This guy's about to be 41 years old and he's still trying to chase number 5. This is sick. Go be a dad. Go be prepared to be a grandfather.
Hey, he's a great father. He just doesn't ever want to go home.
This is sick, y'all. We have an old dinosaur that won't go. The legend killer already slayed him. Anthony Edwards, the legend killer.
Rudy I thought you meant Gobert.
I'm about to say Rudy Chamberlain, man. We got Rudy Chamberlain. Yo.
Oh, man.
We almost got 400 people in the chat, man. Let's go. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm charged up.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. I'm pissed. Fanboys. Meet your demise. Today you meet your demise. This is unbelievable, man. 393 people. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Let's go. Hit that like button. I need the likes to look like the views, man. Please. God damn it, hit the like. Oh, man.
People are celebrating. I should have gone, the night that you did your double live, and I only went live for the game. It was after the game that would have been smart to go live because that's when everybody came out to celebrate. But I don't have your stamina at this point. I mean, man, that was a marathon live you did, and you were listening to your cousin that whole time, or half that time. That's amazing.
It was the JJ Blame-a-thon.
Crutch Sports is working hard this week. Hey, LeBron did everything he could to carry that team. My God. Belt to ass. Are we ready?
Oh man, we got what? One second, I gotta read this chat. Somebody said, "Hey, shout out to Soldier Medic, man." He said, "I quit my job to be in here." Hey man, shout out to you, man. We making people homeless to come to the chat, y'all. Come on. No, I'm playing. Let me see. I'm trying to find that article of LeBron. I just seen
How much more of that do I have to listen to? Holy shit, that's painful.
Right hand cam with the 5. He said, "Hey Zay, this is true. Fanboys know it hurts. Your king is the king of excuses and shortcomings." It says here on Yahoo Sports, LeBron James reportedly won't rule out finishing career away from the Lakers to chase another ring. Are you serious?
That's so classy.
He's already holding the Lakers hostage. The season just ended, and he's about to hold the Lakers hostage because they know they want to build around Luka. You're 40, about to be 41. LaForty-1 James. Fanboy.
Well, what was their excuse last year when they allowed him to hold them hostage?
They didn't have Luka. I guess they didn't believe in AD. Clearly. And for him to go up to the podium and disrespect Anthony Davis, that shows a lot about his fucking character. You got nerve to make a joke about him saying, "Oh, if I say something like that, oh, I might get traded." AD got you. The one who fucking traded AD.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing that you needed to help win this series, you traded because you don't have an offensive package available to score the fucking ball. If you're the greatest scorer of all time, like they say, the all-time leading scorer, you mean to tell me the all-time leading scorer don't have a post game? There's no way he could find a way to score in the post. Huh?
Well, he was injured, man.
Huh? You fuck. Man, we almost got 500 in the chat, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. This is unbelievable. Let's read a little bit of this article, then we can get to the belt to ass, man.
Okay.
Says LeBron James has some decisions to make. If the NBA legend decides to run it back, will he return to the Lakers? And if James feels he has multiple seasons, oh my fanboys, you gonna make me rich, man.
Yeah.
You gonna take us out of poverty, man. Fanboys, you know it's over with. If he played 2 years, my God, knock it off. Hey, it says if James feels he has multiple seasons left, will another team have the opportunity to scoop up his services? The latter possibility is reportedly on the table, as James would consider ending his career with a franchise other than the Lakers to pursue a 5th NBA championship, according to The Athletic.
It's time for Cleveland to fuck up their future for the LeBron James script.
Hey, he's already, this is sick, man. He's ready to put on his 4th jersey, his 5th jersey. How many times he done changed numbers? He done changed teams. He done had 2 Cleveland jerseys, Miami, Lakers. Now he's going to his 4th jersey.
No matter how disgusting it is, no matter how many times he leaves when things aren't going well, no matter how many times he holds franchises hostage, you have people like Colin Cowherd saying his career has been brilliant. He's understood how to maximize things. It's called being a cheating coward. I mean, imagine if you gave credit to anyone in the NBA. Imagine crediting Giannis for getting the fuck out of Dodge in Milwaukee as soon as he got his chip there, and then went and found the easiest next situation. And then when that situation was going downhill, you hopped to the next best situation, and then you give someone credit for that.
Yeah. They're actually trying to bully Giannis. They're trying to bully Giannis into leaving the Milwaukee Bucks. Like, Giannis is not like them. You know what I mean? I got another super chat from LaTravis Griffin. What's up, fellas? This LT from the other day. Do y'all mind if I speak my piece on this situation? I don't know if we're gonna take calls. This AOH, he's presenting this stream here. So that'd be something that we do after we get done presenting and everything. If y'all still around, shout out to Rena. Shout out to my mom, Rena. Let my Lakers go, LaFody.
Did you read Right Hand Cam?
Yeah, I did. I read Right Hand Cam. Yeah, my dog Right Hand.
Nick says the Lakers need a center. You ready for Bryce James?
They said he can guard 1 through 5 like his father.
Hey, I know I'm a hater, so maybe you can clarify for me, but doesn't LeBron do the exact same thing no matter which position they say he's playing?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course, it doesn't matter. You can score on the phone. Yeah.
It's the La Zone. The zone defense.
This is sick. Look, y'all, man, just in case you join in the chat, LeBron is out here capping again. Look, capping James. He is back at it.
I don't know, but say I don't understand why you wouldn't give LeBron James the benefit of the doubt. He's never done anything that would cause you to think maybe he's not telling the truth.
Bullshit. Shout out to Dr. Phil, man.
Has he done anything that actually seemed like he's trustworthy. I mean, he has an entire career of being untrustworthy, and we're still supposed to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Lamedia already frying Luka and JJ. Nick Wright said Luka was a disappointment while averaging more points and assists than LaForty. That's from Eyal Sabag. Man, ESPN has been going at it. Like, I'm trying to download the clips as fast as they're coming in and start reacting to them, because what they're saying is astonishing. It's just amazing.
It is unbelievable.
Luka, welcome to life with LeBron. Has Luka ever been shit on like this ever?
Luka, they're taking a dump on Luka.
Yep. Boy, are they ever.
ESPN has pulled their pants down to the ankles, taking a shit on Luka, y'all.
they as amazing as Anthony Davis has been in LA, he got the blame multiple years. Westbrook got the blame. D'Angelo Russell got the blame. The bench in general got the blame. The coaches have gotten the blame. There's a common denominator with all of these teams with something going wrong, and no one will look at the common denominator, the one thing that's always there and is the reason that you can't fix the problem.
Exactly.
No way. There's no way somebody doesn't have the mental capacity to at least think, oh, wait a minute. What if we removed him from the roster just for a little while and see what that does? Oh, wait, they have. He's removed himself from the roster with his fake injuries. And we have seen that the Lakers are better without him. And yet, even with existing evidence, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, did they go on the winning streak without?
Yes, they did.
40 James. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. And he tries to stack that in his favor because he disappears when they're going to go up against good teams. And it still doesn't work.
Like, they put a hit job out on Luka. I told y'all, go look at my video when the trade was made. I said, Luka, welcome to LA. You're finna feel it. They are finna blame you for this season. I told my first video was about JJ Redick getting hired on my very first video. And I said, this is not going to work. JJ's going to be a scapegoat. 2 scapegoats. Everybody but LaForty James, man. Come on. LaTravis Griffin with the dub. I want Bron for my team. Do y'all know this is the first time in our franchise history we lose to Minnesota in the playoffs? Then they drag in Luka, who was in the finals last year. This isn't the Laker way. I am tired. Fanboys, this is the first season ever that the Los Angeles Lakers have lost in the first round as a top 4 seed. Let that sink. This is how he repays LA, man. Matter of fact, this was the first fucking time he has had a game 1 in LA. And guess what? Belt to ass.
Damn, dude. And instead of LeBron getting the blame, Rob Pelinka will get some of it again.
Oh, they're all, man, it's the triangle. They got a holy trinity of blame right now.
Yeah, they do.
Rob Pelinka, the young Pat Riley, and Luka Vandross. You know what I mean? They blaming Luka Vandross. Come on. 619 people in the chat. 600 in the chat, man. Turn me up, man. Get the like button up. Get the like button. Oh my God. Fan boys, run. There's a storm coming.
Titan Long gifting memberships. Thank you, Titan, for that. Do you want to wait until we hit an even 1,000?
We almost there, man. We hit how many you got on your stream?
Well, I think mine's showing ours combined, 990.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
People are ready. People are ready for this motherfucker to be gone. People are tuning in for this shit.
Oh yeah, come on in. Hear ye, hear ye. We are gonna go crazy.
Norse Mustang, if LeBron retires and the Lakers did better next season without him, Lamedia would say LeBron built that team. He built the winning ways. LeBron taught the Lakers franchise how to win.
Yeah. It's sick, y'all. This is sick, man. Call the police, y'all. This ain't right, man. We gotta call the police, man. This should be illegal. This should be a felony to lie like this.
Dude, are we almost done with that article? I don't know how much more of that I can take.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't. This done dragged me off. It says the Athletic broke down the number of issues facing the Lakers now that the team is officially in its. They studying this team with the biggest oh my God, the biggest calculus book, man. They gotta go deep into the trenches to understand what happened. Look at this, y'all. It says, so James might think about finishing his career elsewhere in pursuit of a fifth ring. When posed that question, both league sources close to James and team sources would not rule that possibility out. And that was before the revealing elimination game. So, fanboys, this is sick, man. James, he might return to Cleveland, man. He tried to, please, Cleveland. Please. Where would he go other than Cleveland?
I don't know.
He'll go to the Mavs?
What about New York?
Shit, New York? I can see that. It'll be New York.
We got some douchebags in the media here in the Bay Area that have said that LeBron should come to the Bay, which is crazy considering the history. And that's just crazy. So, but they keep talking about LeBron wants to play with Steph, and they'll claim that Steph wants to play with LeBron, even though he hasn't said that.
They're going to say, hey, LeBron James is going to the Shanghai Sharks to win a championship. Fanboys.
They'll count it. They'll count it.
Yep, they'll count it. Yep, you know they will.
Titan Long says, I practically gifted AOH memberships with a broken hand. Thank God for my lady's scarf. Hey, you're a warrior like King James, just fighting through those fake injuries. Thank you, Titan.
LaChina Mind James, man. Knock it off. This is the type of stuff. You can't go to heaven saying stuff like this all the time about people, man. So there's no way he got a spot in heaven.
Trey says it's a grade 2 MCL sprain.
Yeah, knock it off. Knock it off, fanboys. You know he was just fine. He came back in the game just fine. He found a way to score 5 garbage time points just fine. He played better with the MCL sprain than he did in game 4. What the hell? How do you
everybody remember?
Better?
Everybody remember that they said the specific time in the game, in a specific game, when this injury took place. So I don't want to just be ready when they start saying, oh, it's actually been plaguing me for, months, but I didn't want to say anything because I'm tough.
Yeah.
Contradiction, but it'll happen. I mean, reality is stranger than fiction when it comes to LeBron James.
Oh, it most definitely is. TJ the realest. You the realest. I'm a Kobe fan, but I'll be brutally honest. I'll miss LeBron when he leaves. The drama behind him was always entertaining and fun to watch. Fun to watch. Shit.
Yeah, you entertaining is a broad thing that you could get away with. Fun to watch? I don't know about that part.
Man, this is unbelievable. Look at what he's gonna do to the NBA, tearing the NBA down, tearing it down. This is sick. He has a player option. Oh, go ahead.
You got another super chat there.
NBW Dope Boy. To my birth. Tomorrow my birthday. Shout out Zay AOH. Keep doing your thing. God damn it, Ebonics. God damn it.
I'm glad you read that. I wouldn't have gotten that far.
My boy, where you from? What part of the South are you from, man? Are you from Mississippi? Let me know, man.
Hey, how many people's places looked like this? because it's celebration time, people. Hey,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
LeBron. None of us really thought LeBron wouldn't come with all the stupid excuses. So, you know, it's business as usual. We can still celebrate. Business
Sabrina
as
said,
usual.
we might do calls after this belt to ass, Sabrina. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
LeBron is
Hey,
going to be eliminated in the first round. Boy, that was too many syllables. Oops. When he wins, says Praise the Dawn. Oh my God, it's amazing what he's doing at 40. When he loses, he's 40. It's unfair to expect much of him this late in his career. Do people understand that there's an option not to play him? Like if you think he's too old, that you can't expect him to play well, you understand that there's not a rule that says LeBron has to be in other than his own rule. If you're too fucking old to play good defense, and if you, as Windhorse says, also need to rest on offense, then maybe you should play somebody else.
That's what's crazy. Like, bro, if you can't run up and down the court, you're a liability. If you can't play defense, you're a liability. Why are you hurting your team by being on the floor?
Titan is sending you some love as well, he says. Keep it going.
Gotta show you some love. Appreciate you, Titan, man. Shout out to Titan, man. This is unbelievable. Like, you really sitting up here saying, hey, man, he's 40. Look what he's doing at 40. He dunks the ball. Oh, my God, look what he's doing at 40. He gets dunked on. You say, oh, my God, he's 40. Rudy Gobert was tarnishing him. Now go ahead.
Guys, the game footage doesn't look good. LeBron fans, I don't know what you're watching, but everything, I understand why LeBron fans say what they say. After the entire drive yesterday, I kept hearing the lies, and fanboys sound exactly like what ESPN sounds like. I mean, they don't even like try to switch it up at all.
No. You hear my cousin.
It's astonishing the lies that ESPN is telling. Astonishing. I don't even know where to begin.
Like my cousin, man, he
God bless him.
See, fanboys, I know there had to be a lot of homeless fanboys because my cousin was trying to bet me, y'all. I'm like, cuz, I don't want to take your money from you.
Oh man.
My cousin, man, he be
what was he betting?
I didn't even entertain. I'm like, cuz, I'm not betting you. I don't want to bet. Like, I love you, your family, man. I don't want to see you like these fanboys out here. There's fanboys on the street.
They can't ever have faith in LeBron to overcome on his own. They have to wait until afterward and blame everyone else. So how could you ever have enough faith to bet when you know from history that really what you're going to end up doing, the only victory that you're going to have is a mental victory that says, I get to blame someone else for this loss. You can't. What about just having an actual GOAT who wins despite there being problems?
Yes.
You guys have never experienced that, have you, fanboys?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rita said, I got 3 people that owe me money still from when. Yeah, man. You know, Rita, you might as well say goodbye to that money.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Fanboys are on the run right now. They running from the bookie. I seen some Suburbans pull up, and it was the bookie. That's one thing about Las Vegas. If you owe money in Las Vegas and think you about to hop on that plane, yeah, all right. 5 Samoans finna pull up and drag you off that plane.
We've got over 1,000 viewers. Can we get to belt to ass?
Oh yeah, we get to it. Oh. It's a celebration.
Yes, it is.
Cancun on 3, AOH.
3, 2, 1. Cancun.
The only chance the Timberwolves have is if Julius Randle, for the first time in his career, plays well in the playoffs.
Damn.
That narrative was broken.
Damn.
What defense can deal with that dude? Start with you. How many teams in the West are you taking over your Lakers right now?
I'm not really sure I'm taking any right now, considering they're the only team that have two bona fide superstars that are in contention. It could be Shea, it could happen in May, or Ryan Day. Lakers still in 5.
Right.
Guess what, Stephen A?
Like milk.
The Thunder, a Boost Mobile bundle, WWE Royal Rumble. Lakers in 5.
A few moments later.
The Minnesota Timberwolves have beaten the Lakers 4-1, and now they await the winner of the Houston and Golden State series.
Luka Doncic is the worst defensive star that we've seen in the modern era of basketball.
Dude. Dude, I mean, my God.
Luka, like, what the fuck? I had a fucking bum.
Would he would Luka, I mean, he got some criticism in Dallas, but the worst ever? Would they have ever said that if he was still in Dallas?
He like, I broke my fucking back carrying the bum. This is how you repay me. Shout out to my mod Rena with the 10, 1K. Cool. Oh yeah. Shout out to you. Fill up.
We executed great in the fourth quarter.
Huh?
I was pissing myself last night the first time I watched this.
They got outscored by over 40 in the fourth quarters. What the fuck is he talking about?
Missed shots at the rim, missed a bunch of threes, shot 12 for 52.
This is sick.
Wait a minute, did he say that we executed well?
Yeah.
And then we shot 12 for 52?
Yes. What is he talking about?
We missed shots at the rim, executing well. We went 12 for 52, executing well.
That's a sneak diss at Luka. How do you expect Luka to resign when he's got to deal with this shit?
Luka, fake an injury until you're out of that contract.
Please, Luka, don't go back to the Lakers.
Oh,
they hate
my
you.
God. Listen, the Lakers for the last 7 years have given away their picks, spent the money, pulled off miracles, brought people in and sent people out. How, after pulling off the Luka trade, are they still going to be able to somehow do whatever the fuck they want to? Somehow next year they're going to bring in another ridiculous superstar. Like, they should not have any negotiating room. No money. I guess unless he counted LeBron, but no, LeBron is going to demand another max.
Oh yeah, he is. He's going, and that's the problem. He's about to be 41, getting $52 million a year.
How can the Lakers possibly have any room to wiggle to bring in anyone?
They're going to get rid of.
I know that they can.
Reeves.
I know that they will, but how?
Austin Reeves don't buy a house, man.
Yeah. But that's not enough, though. That's not enough.
Yeah. Rui, they should keep Rui because Rui actually was their best role player this series by far.
I want Rui to leave because he's going to start. I already saw him starting to set dirty screens and shit. He's changing. You got to get out of there. How does somebody go 12 for 52 and the other team is 747 and people turn around and say that this is the best era of basketball and the most skilled era of basketball? Like, this is the era in which you guys practice threes and you're fucking terrible at three.
Terrible. Fanboys, also, I want y'all to understand, in 2020, the Lakers drafted Jared McDaniel.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all drafted Jared McDaniel. You could have had Jared McDaniel on the floor last night, but guess what? Your king doesn't want to play with rookies.
Correct.
He doesn't believe in seeing out the process. He want to talk about the process when it comes to him, but he don't want to talk about the process when it comes to growing and helping the rookie evolve.
That's about as true a statement as I've heard. Philip, welcome to the membership. Percival, welcome to the membership. Let's continue the video.
For the series in the fourth quarter from 3. just too many turnovers, too many offensive rebounds, and
executing well.
Yeah, I mean, we played 13 games with our playoff rotation in the regular season. Bron and Luka obviously played more than that together.
Is he saying that that's not enough, or that that's plenty?
Yeah,
because that's
not enough.
It's not nothing.
Like
how many teams have had the luxury of playing with their correct rotation? Especially in the age
think about what the Warriors went through. How many lineups have we fucking seen from the Warriors?
Yeah.
3-guard lineups. Steve Kerr was getting killed for putting out 3-guard lineups. Oh my God. Let's take a moment. The Warriors, look at what the Warriors are doing compared to, they were talking all that shit like, oh, well, LeBron should go further than the Steph Curry. Steph Curry is in the playoffs longer than LaFody. Steph Curry is about to go to the second round.
The Warriors, what you're forgetting is that the Warriors have their secret weapon in Santos. It's not fair that LeBron didn't get to have Santos.
Or Quentin Post.
Or Quentin Post.
He need Quentin Post, y'all, to win a championship.
Brandon Podziemski's career would already be over if he'd started it with LeBron James.
Oh my God. You imagine how scared he would be to shoot? Look how scared Austin Reeves at the beginning of the series looked shit. He looked scared to shoot. I had somebody in the comments
LeBron is so encouraging.
I had somebody, hey, shout out to Nick Tri-State. We had somebody in the comment section say, hey man, I'm the caddy for Austin Reeves. And he pretty much alluded to he doesn't like playing with LeBron. And I'm like, are you surprised? Does anybody want to play with LeBron? What superstar? Wait, who said it? It was one of my subscribers.
Oh.
I can't remember his name off the top, but I was just rolling like I know who really wants to play with him.
Nick Tri-State, Braun sabotaged this whole franchise. We had Randall, Hart, Ingram on this team, to name a few. I bet Braun wishes he had those guys now. I did a video about all the transactions that have taken place, and it's astonishing. It's astonishing who they had.
It's unbelievable, man. If this guy had any level of patience, imagine the team that he could really build if he had patience. If he was really a fast guy. Huh?
You know what we have to? LeBron doesn't have any patience. He wants the stars immediately, right? And then we're going to read an article that says LeBron's never had the luxury of getting to have a continuous roster around him so that they could experience chemistry. Like, he's the reason.
He's the GM. The Lakers have done every fucking thing that this bum has asked of them.
They've done the impossible.
Like, you literally stole an all-NBA player for peanuts. A young, in his prime, all-NBA player for peanuts. Not only do they not have a draft pick this year, you sent them a draft pick from next decade. My God.
Right.
But these things take time.
How many more years will we see you play?
Wait, put money on it. What's the first thing out of his mouth going to be?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
Yes, you do, bitch. You know exactly what you're going to do, you lying piece of shit.
Yeah, you're going to have everybody talking about this all summer.
This motherfucker, Rich Paul's already fucking got everything lined up. They've been fucking talking about it forever. We just need to know if the Steve Nash thing was to distract us or if it was an actual part of it. Either way, it's part of the plan, even if it's a distraction.
Right now,
they had Zubac, I bet.
More time.
That's right. They had Zubats too.
Yeah, anytime you make an accusation or
that's not a word.
Or a big accusation.
That's not a word either.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I thought I was tripping when I'm like, did he just say what?
Accusation?
Accusation?
I'm primarily putting my name into the dunk contest.
Hey,
So the
yo.
season, it's always going to be challenging, you know, and not only for me, but for AR and for the rest of the group. I still don't think we had enough time to mesh. And listen, it's a business too, so you don't know what the roster will look like next year, besides the guys that's locked into contracts. So we don't.
We know they're not safe either. We know they're not safe either.
Yep.
People with guaranteed contracts have gone packing, including coaches.
How many coaches they
I mean, shit, I got a lot to think about myself. So I don't know what the roster will look like. I don't know what I'm.
Could he
I don't know
one
what
time?
I'm gonna do.
Could he one time say thank you? Thanks for everything this franchise has done for me. I'm sorry that I couldn't deliver. Look at those numbers.
And those 5 points came when the
would
game
do that
was
just
over.
Yeah.
Cause your ass is mine.
Uh-oh.
In order to believe, you must have faith. If you believe in my Undertaker, you must have faith in the fact that one day he'll return to us.
Oh, yes. Peace. Fanboys. Fanboys. I know it gotta hurt. Yeah, boy.
Where did you get that picture? Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Oh
Twitter
my
is
God.
gold, man. Twitter is gold. Twitter is a great place and it's evil.
Oh my God.
I know it gotta hurt today. How does it feel to watch the second coming of Will Chamberlain last night? We got Rudy Chamberlain, y'all. If you would have told me Rudy Gobert was gonna have a 2020 game to close out the Los Angeles Lakers, I would have told you.
Bullshit.
I don't think people understand. LeBron James was eliminated by Rudy Gobert. That by itself should be a talking point for the next century. Not to mention the records, all the records that he set for a Lakers franchise of failure. He's setting records for failure for the Lakers. And you guys are talking about what he's done for the franchise?
See, okay, let me tell you something about coaching, y'all. Rudy Gobert was averaging 3 points a game during this series. And guess what? His coach didn't give up on him. His coach didn't say, oh, we're going to sit Rudy Gobert for a whole entire fucking half.
Oh, hey, I did calculations. I did the height of the Lakers starters and the bench. Yeah. Even with Jackson Hayes not playing, the Lakers were taller and heavier. And yet all I've heard for the last 2 days was the size advantage of the Timberwolves. How many people would have guessed that?
No, not many.
The Timberwolves were smaller. Just like last year, they said that it was unfair because the Nuggets were so big. Turns out the Nuggets were smaller. Yeah, I mean, these sports shows don't even bother being accurate while they're making excuses for LeBron James.
Of course not. It was almost like Rudy Gobert remembered he was 7'4" last night. It's like, you know, that kid in class that know he big, but he don't realize how big he really is.
Dude, by the way, that's a perfect description.
Yeah, we know him. We know kids like that.
In the age of mediocrity, like, do they, when they show that he was 3 of 6 on free throws, like, do they think that's good? You can only make 50% of a free throw.
50% from the free throw line.
He made 9 shots, and I guess that bottom one underneath the super chat, I should get that off the screen, or assists. So that's not actually very many. If you only make 9 buckets, you better have more than 9 assists.
And he had 3 turnovers.
Yeah. And I guarantee every single one of those was points for the other team.
That was Rudy Gobert last night. Rudy Gobert was the big French machine. Now we are about to start the Lakers funeral, but as the pallbearer, we have to show you us laying his casket to rest. Fanboys, you talking about JJ Redick this morning, but you got to explain your king. There's a lot of audio out here.
Boy, were you accurate with your triangle of hope for Laker fans.
Oh, yeah.
They were real confident.
The triangle offense, it never left LA. There's a lot of audio of the capping that y'all have done throughout this season, and I will be exposing it. You know your king disappeared in every single fourth quarter of this series. But when you ask LaCuz, hey LaCuz, how did LaFody James perform in these playoffs? He gonna tell you.
He was special.
The delusion of these fanboys. You watch Luka nearly break his back carrying this bum. He's like, I broke my fucking back carrying the bum.
Man, are you giving Slovenian a Jamaican accent?
No, I'm just something wrong with me, y'all. I promise. I wasn't raised this way.
You got to work on your accents.
Way, y'all. Forgive me, Luka. What did I tell you? Welcome to LA. Welcome to paradise. I feel bad for you, Luka, but Nico Harrison sent me exclusive footage. TMZ does not have this footage of Nico Harrison this morning.
The same bitch you trying to fuck the ones who shitted on me. Wanna see the same niggas from back then who shitted on me? Wanna see the same niggas who turned up and shitted on me?
You cannot tell me that does not look like Nico Harrison.
How did you find that?
I see that on Twitter, man. I was like, yeah, I gotta use this. Nico, man, I'm sorry for shitting on you, man. I know you bent up right now. I know you outside. It is now looking like Nico Harrison made the right decision. LaCuz just called me, y'all. Also, where was Kobe of the Ozarks? Where was Mr. 15 free throws in the regular season? I didn't see shit from Austin.
Hey, when we were doing our live stream watching the show, we kept saying, how come Anthony Edwards can't get around Austin Reeves? That counts for something. I don't know what Anthony Edwards' fucking problem was, chucking up those 3-pointers, but you know, he gave the impression that Austin Reeves was locking him up.
Austin Reeves was a disaster for the Lakers in the playoffs. Austin, I hope that you made some great investments. I hope you got all the endorsements that you possibly could in LA, but I hope you didn't buy a house. I hope you didn't buy a house, man, because I know when you got to the facility today, they had to let you in. Your card mysteriously stopped working. Oh, you finna be on the first flight to Charlotte. I know you heard Joe King in this post game.
Man, listen, it's a business too, so you don't know what the roster will look like next year, besides the guys that's locked into contracts. So we don't, I mean, shit, I got a lot to think about myself, so I don't.
What a piece of shit. Austin Reeves' keys don't work. I was high watching this yesterday, and his beard was freaking me out. Like, that's unnatural. That's like just this black, like he painted a cardboard box black and put it underneath of his chin. Like, that's some crazy. It's just like an abyss underneath his mouth.
It's sick, man. You see, we had the gray. The gray was turning brown. Like, it was just weird, man. Like,
that's what happens when you color, and you end up getting stuck with the weird in between color until he dyes it again.
I don't know what the roster will look like. I don't know.
Look at that. What? Look at all that shit on his face.
What I'm.
You know what that means, fanboys. He getting ready to clean house. Fire sale. Everybody must go. LaFody James is going to be in contact with every single biogenesis every scientist, every NBA economist, salary cap experts. Oh, he gonna be in contact with them all, trying to build another Lakers roster. Then that roster won't be enough. Then the trade deadline will come around saying LeBron needs more help. The Lakers need more help. Who are we gonna steal from the team to get LeBron more?
Hey, if he moves, I don't think he's going to. If he were to move, what do they do with Bronny's contract?
Oh, we're a package deal. You got to trade me and Bronny. Yep. You got to let me and Bronny go.
The Bronny needs to give money back. He had guaranteed $8 million.
They're gonna have to trade Bronny. They can't just release him.
Well, we'll do whatever LeBron says with new rules that Adam Silver approves of.
More help, and they'll get him more help. Then they'll be title contenders again. They'll be title contenders for 2.5 months. They'll be glazing all over them. And then the same thing will happen next year. First round elimination. Wolves in 5.
Is your cousin on the phone waiting, or did he just check in with you?
I don't know. Should I call him? Should we see what the cuz want?
Let's finish the video. But I wanted to ask if you were to ask cuz this question, what do you think his answer would be if I asked what organization has made more moves for a player than the Lakers have done for LeBron James, or any? Let's go with his entire career. What player has had organizations do more, make more transactions for his sake than LeBron James? And I'm serious. Just name me one.
He'll say, hey, what does that have to do with basketball? That's what he's gonna say.
Right. So he won't answer it. But I want an answer from anyone. Does anyone think that it's even close? Who would number 2 be if next to LeBron James for a player that they bent over backwards trying to appease? Because amongst the other excuses, I'm of course hearing how the Lakers franchise has failed LeBron James in his time in LA. If that's what failing does, then what's been done to Steph Curry is criminal.
Yeah, literally. This week, you're going to hear words from the Webster Dictionary that you've never heard before. You know? And they also going to be talking about fatigue. Watch how many times you hear the word fatigue in these segments.
Zay, I thought LeBron was going to be the inspiration that changed Luka's habits. I heard that a shitload of times.
Yeah, now they saying Luka eating gummy bears on the bench. All type of shit, man. Come on.
Hey, comments, vote. People in the comments, vote. Was Luka in shape last year? Or is this what Luka looks like, period?
They talked about his defense last year. We can't lie and say they didn't, but they didn't say he was like out of shape. You know what I mean? I seen.
So what do people think? Like looking at him playing on the Lakers, is it really visibly different than how he looked last year, other than the ball not going in?
Yeah, the ball wasn't going in. He really looked the same.
But the running and the effort, you know.
He was in better shape last year. That's what they're saying.
You do think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I'm not disagreeing.
He looked really gas, especially game 4. He looked real gas. Like he just took him out the game. They were putting him in actions, and they were attacking Luka and LeBron. Though it's not like they were just singling out Luka. They wanted LeBron too. They're like, no, we want you too. Come here.
It's hard to attack LeBron because he's already like 10 feet back from. He's giving him all the space in the world.
They're running 1-3s, 1 zones, building a wall in front of LeBron so you can't.
All right, I'm gonna hit play
because the last time I remember LaFody James talking about fatigue, he said this:
if there was somebody on the floor that I felt was in better condition, or was better fit for the moment than me, then I could possibly sit down for a little longer. I have not seen that yet.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are you kidding me? What planet is this guy on? Seriously, where the fuck does he live?
But what's the first thing you hear? Fatigue. LeBron didn't have any legs in game 5. He had fucking 2 days off.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the same guy who said, I don't get tired a year or two ago. I don't get tired.
Yep. Remember he was yelling at Darvin Ham?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to take him out like, well, y'all limiting my minutes. Fuck that.
Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I didn't watch much of that starting 5. It didn't take long. That was a tough show to watch with LeBron on it.
Your King saying that nobody on the floor is in better condition than me.
Nobody?
Nobody. So what is his excuse for not taking shots in the 4th quarter? Why did he disappear in the most important part of the game, the 4th quarter? That guy got some good knees, don't he? Fanboy, you gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Oh my God.
You gotta be ashamed that your king came out the game because of this.
You have to be fucking kidding me, dude.
Go back, rewind it. Because this right here. LaCuz is in the chat, y'all. LaCuz. LaCuz in the chat. Welcome, LaCuz, to the chat.
You guys, DiVincenzo looks stationary to me. He looks like he's planting, and LeBron is the one who has the advantage of momentum.
Focus on his left knee. They said that, hey, LaCuz, I don't know if you missed it, but they said LeBron James suffered a grade 2 MCL sprain on this play.
On his left knee?
Yep, that left knee.
All right.
Because it is.
That looked like a thigh.
Oh my God. Why is he not grabbing? You gotta be ashamed that your king came out the game.
No.
Because it is. I thought he was a football.
How the fuck did LeBron go down like that when he had the momentum?
Yeah.
He should have obliterated DiVincenzo on.
This is sick. Did you see my cousin? He said, now you're a doctor. He said, we're doctors. Go to hell, fanboys. You know you go.
He went to the LeBron James of he went to the LeBron James of MCLs now.
Hey, you going to hell on a full ride scholarship. NIL. You got an NIL deal to hell, cuz.
Hey, just keep your mouth shut. You're not qualified. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. I told you. Reality is stranger than fiction. Unbelievable.
This is sick.
Hey, that's his fucking thigh.
Yeah, look, his knee. What did his knee hit? If you hit the back of the knee of somebody, it's not gonna hurt because it is hitting a knee head on.
What's he grab when he hits the ground?
I thought he was a football player.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Thank you, LaCuz, for keeping that real.
Man,
that's true.
Pack your bags. Come home. You've been away from home for too long. You know who the GOAT is. There's no more debate about who the GOAT is. I don't want to hear about a GOAT discussion. This fraud literally has no post moves.
That was
he said,
Rudy.
Okay, he's
Rudy.
LaCuz said,
I fucking up LeBron. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
He said, I seen worse injuries doing less. Come on, guys. Sickening. He couldn't do nothing in the post, getting blocked by Reed.
I saw the tantrum starting there. I know he set out the rest of that play.
Oh, this man couldn't shoot over Gobert.
Wow. That was Rudy. Rudy shut down LeBron James.
If he can't back you down and spin off you, he's just fading away for no reason. He out there committing offensive fouls, handing out.
You know, people act like it's a Michael Jordan situation. You know, Michael Jordan being 6'6" max had a reason to do a fadeaway. Like Naz Reid is the same height as LeBron James. You're not reduced to that move unless you just don't know what the fuck to do.
Concussions to Mike Conley. You're looking at LaFonte James missing everything from 3, 1 of 5 from 3, 20% from the free throw line. You can't even hit bank shots.
Jesus Christ.
Because don't want to look. I'm blind. He's blind. 1 of 5 from 3, 20% from the free throw line. You can't even. Like, hold on one second, AOA.
Yeah.
Look at the footwork on that play. Tell me what in 22 years this man doesn't have footwork.
He looks like he's falling on his jump shots.
From the free throw line. You can't even hit bank shots. Look at that. Oh my.
Illegal screen. What do you know? And hey, where's the ref at?
Right in front of him. Look at his hand behind his back. Like, I didn't see anything. They got me held hostage. Hit bank shots.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody on the Lakers setting illegal screens. It don't matter. LaFonte has no moves. Fed boys, it's time. It is time. It is over with. Yo, King.
So the injury's already taken place at this point, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Look at him holding his pose. It's so offensive.
Yep, holding that only pose. Scored in garbage.
Reality has nothing to do with LeBron James's world.
It's time, man. It was over. It was over. Look at this. Oh, you can't even hit Gobert with the guy. Wait, go back. This is after the injury. All of this stuff is after the injury. We have to look at how he's moving after the injury.
Yeah. And by the way, that's one of the slowest closeouts ever by Gobert. And
man, it was over. It was over. Look at this. He can't even hit Gobert with the guy.
Gobert ain't even taking him seriously. Hold on. That looked like that would have been strenuous on the knees.
Shout out JD and look at this. He can't even hit Gobert with the goddamn it.
Scotty, congratulations on the win tonight.
He snatched that ball from that old man over there. From that old man over there.
Humiliating. I mean, just taking the fucking ball out of your hands.
Basketball, this man been playing bad. Look at Anthony Edwards with the interception.
Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? How? I don't even understand that. That's as bad of a pass as I've ever seen.
He said, this is sad. Boys, you're cooked.
I would have to argue, and I would have to say right now today, that LeBron James is the best player in the
That was pathetic. Rudy did a scoop shot on LeBron. Here, take the ball out of my hands. Oh, you're not going to try? Here, okay, fine.
NBA. Here's why I said the best player in the NBA gets it done.
Amazing. I actually had to cheer for Gobert in a game.
On both ends of the floor. LeBron James is getting it done at the age of 40 on both ends of the floor.
Tell me why the fuck he thought he needed to go. He needs to dunk. He just doesn't want to be in the vicinity. He knows what's coming. He doesn't want to be in the picture.
Yeah, dunk.
Why did he go help Austin Reeves on the guy that Austin Reeves is already guarding?
Exactly. Why are you trapping and sending a double team at DiVincenzo? Because I need to understand the highest IQ, the basketball savant, is doubling DiVincenzo when he's got Rudy Gobert in the paint. Mr. 135, 1 through 5.
There's no happy ending here. There's no happy ending, fanboys. Either this is as dumb as a basketball player can be, or he did it on purpose because he doesn't want anything to do with Rudy dunking this.
Floor at a high level. He could guard 1 through 5.
That's the gift of LeBron, Luka. You get to stay there and get shit on.
Yes.
Let's look at this again.
Is getting it done at the age of 40 on both ends of the floor at a high level. God. He could guard 1 through 5 defensively, Offensively, we know what he could do. Damn it, he could damn near play 1 through 5. I would argue if they need him to play he's the second best center in the Western Conference behind.
The disrespect coming out of the people at ESPN's mouth for other players. The second best center in the West, he called LeBron James.
Nikola Jokic.
You see why I tell you got to stop watching ESPN. That was a bunch of bullshit. Everything that Kendrick Perkins said out of his mouth was cow manure. You see, they...
I wish I'd had a recording of me watching this the first time, because LeBron's body language is so gross.
See why I tell you got to stop watching ESPN. That was a bunch of bullshit.
Did you see floppy arms there?
Like,
and then I said the next one's going to be the next one's going to be the disappointed woman, hands on the hips.
Everything
sure enough,
that Kendrick Perkins said out of his mouth was cow manure.
Look at that feminine bitch. Well, this just isn't gonna do.
God damn it.
I'm gonna have a press conference talking about being the only one in shape and people being on the chopping block.
You see, they were saying all these things about LaFody because
what the fuck was LeBron busy doing there?
Because the NBA was allowing them to foul for 2 months straight. Literally abuse teams, play teams with.
Are you chomping on the bit to get your cousin on? Shall I end the video?
Oh my God! Let me call him, see if he want to get on. I'm gonna just call him quick.
All right, I'll let this play while you do that. You just yell at me if you want me to stop it.
Out their superstars, play teams where you injuring their superstars. Come on, man, knock it off. And now back to JJ. What adjustments did JJ Redick make in this series? He played Max Keebler. This man ain't seen a basketball.
That was so weird.
In 90 days.
I had to go check the roster. I was like, am I seeing the correct jersey here? They really have Maxi. You know, JJ did make adjustments. He just made insane adjustments. Like the adjustment in game 4 was to not play anyone else in the second half, and the adjustment in game 5 was to not play Hayes at all. He made adjustments that were just insane.
Insane. Well, let me see. I sent LaCuz the link. LaCuz, I sent you the link, man.
Oh shit.
It's LaCuz. You really sent the message to your team saying, hey, you guys are bums. We can't play you. We're going to trade you in the offseason. That's pretty much what message you sent to your team. Why would somebody come out?
All right, read some supers before Cuz gets in here. Let's see. Lakers need a center. We read that one. LaTravis Griffin. What's up, fellas? This LT from the other day. Do y'all mind if I speak? Oh, you read that. And I read it, y'all. Titan. Oh, I went way back.
Yeah.
Wow, this thing went way back on me. Sorry.
It's a lot of supers in here, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.
Yep, we appreciate it. Nick Tri-State, Braun sabotage this whole franchise. Yeah, shit, read all that. Oh, the 94-95 Bulls played 14 games with their playoff rotation. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They won a series. Thank you, Justin Messenger. They won a series. Vonnie, new member. Hayden Phoenix says, JJ Barrera, Jason Terry, Rudy Gobert, join the elites. That shut down the GOAT. Julius. I'm watching for him. It'll show me if he's in the waiting room. I don't see it. Julius Thompson says Braun turned right around and pulled out his script from Cavs versus the Warriors. Yep, when he had the cast. Now it's a sprained MCL after.
Hey, look, come on here.
Hey, y'all doing a good job yourself. Y'all two been doing a real good job.
I want to see what they want to hear. Everybody want to hear what you got to say about this mysterious injury that he got.
Okay, we'll tune in to later on tonight. I can't do it live right now.
Okay, cuz all right, I'm making sure. Chad, he can't come on, y'all. He busy. All right, cuz. He too busy, y'all. He was
Bring
just
a doctor. Go get bring a
chat
doctor.
finger. He was a
Dan,
chat finger.
Dan. The Lakers forgot the refs can't rebound for them too. Have a seat, LeBron. Only thrown
He
heat.
calling back. Hold on, my bad. Hello.
Yeah, I'll be in the comment section. Check down in the comment section. I just can't do live right now.
All right, sounds good. Cause he gonna be chat fingers, y'all. He gonna battle y'all in the chat. He can't come on right now. He gotta ask Chat GBT about what excuses he can make for LaFonte James.
So that shit that they called on Dante, that's supposed to be a moving screen?
Yeah.
Since they called it an offensive foul?
Offensive foul.
That's astonishing. Wow.
Look,
Now,
y'all.
Tynex says, AOH, you said it best that Dante would stand his ground versus LeBum, and he did, and I think that was LeBum foul. I thought so too, but LeBron doesn't like contact. You know, that's the bottom line. Even if you have to allow LeBron to run into you, he doesn't actually want to. So that's a winning strategy if people are willing to do it.
I thought he loved contact, though. I thought he was a.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. I can't.
I thought he was a football player, y'all.
Siberius could build a house with all those bricks.
Put L's in the chat if LeBron could play football.
Mrs. Hanny 82 says, I'm putting this out there now. If Steph wins his fifth, then I will not entertain another discussion about Brick James. My new slogan will be get a fifth. And I'm not talking about alcohol. Good one.
Yeah, if Steph wins this year, fanboys run and hide.
Oh, that'd be a miracle. You want to talk about, listen, I understand that they're better with Butler, but look at the teams that are out there. If the Warriors have no business beating anybody, that'll be something else.
No business. Shout out to JD and HD, just see your super. They said LeBron Jr. coach game 5. LeBron Jr. He said, look at cuz. Y'all say his name more than Savannah.
What are we going to do when LeBron retires? What are you fanboys going to do? Like, I have a life outside of this. You guys worship LeBron 24/7. Let's not pretend like you ain't going to keep worshiping LeBron after he retires. That is the dumbest shit I ever heard. Stop doing videos about me and Zay. We're paying your rent, right? Isn't that what you say about videos about LeBron? He's paying our rent. Well, we're paying your rent. Shut up.
Hey, you know what? It's gonna be grown men ugly crying. My cousin gonna be ugly crying when LeBron retires. Wow, we're gonna be having a celebration live. We're gonna be having the first ever live party.
Siberius, Laca's about to go to the LeBron excuse checklist. Yeah, he's prepping his notes. What did ESPN and Nick Wright say today? Let me write this down.
Longevity.
Knees are heavy. LeBum needs help. Trades are ready. Gonna draft Bryce. Mom's spaghetti. Lakers in 5. Ladino going extinct. And you read JD's. Oh my God. People, what do you think? Look how LeBron distracts people. Instead of focusing on exactly how terrible he was and how many records of failure he set for that franchise, people were talking about the injury.
Now he's going to steal away the series by saying, oh, what if LeBron wasn't hurt with the Lakers?
Oh, Jesus. There has to be a limit to the woulda, shoulda, coulda stuff with these LeBron people.
Yeah. Like LaCuz like to say, if my auntie had a dick, she'd be my uncle. Well, fanboy, if LeBron was hurt or not, it's a loss.
Oh man. What if LeBron had been Michael Jordan?
Knock it off. Please.
So no cuz till tonight, huh? All right. Well, I got a second bottle of champagne if we end up doing a live tonight.
He said, can you guys actually talk basketball?
Well,
it's crazy work.
Let's talk basketball. Let's talk basketball. How many records did LeBron set in fourth period failures?
Oh, plenty. Oh man.
Did those clips that you just showed and that we just looked at, was that not a basketball game? And was that AI? Did he not miss those? Did Rudy Gobert not make him look bad?
Mm-hmm. Rudy Gobert was shitting on your king.
It's something else when I have to give Rudy Gobert fucking credit.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
I think JJ put in Maxey as a reply to get criticism. Oh, for getting criticism or whatever. I mean, that's not the type of coach you want if he's going to be more worried about his feelings than winning. I mean, it's the same thing as LeBron James. Like, hey, I think I'm just going to pass for a while and make my teammates make the shots so I can send a message to the world. Well, who the fuck would sign up for that guy to be on your team? I know you fanboys, when you're detached from the situation, will say, look at stats this and stats that. You really want to recruit a guy to your team that's, instead of doing what needs to be done, be more worried about his image? You never hope for that guy on the pickup court.
Never.
Hey, we're going to lose, but go check this guy's stats after the game.
JD and HD. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe to JD and HD, y'all. Fire sale on the way, like the third circle on Warzone. You know it. Fire sale.
Frank Town says, I just can't believe he said they didn't have enough time to mesh after the trade. Well, maybe he shouldn't have made the fucking trade.
Yeah. If his MCL was torn, he had a grade 2 sprain in his MCL. Why didn't he say anything after the game?
Yep. Because he's tough. Because he's tough. All right. I tell you what, we'll take LeBron out of the conversation for a little bit and just talk about the analysts, because if these are professional sports analysts who understand the game of basketball, know the game of basketball, why did so many of them pick the Lakers? And not just pick the Lakers in this series, but pick the Lakers to win the West. Did you not understand who the roster was at that time? Had you not analyzed the play of that bench? Had you not seen what Rui and Vanderbilt and Vincent can do? I don't understand. Did somebody play a trick on the analysts? No. They either don't know what the fuck they're talking about at all. There's two options here. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about at all. Or it's a script in which no matter what happens, you got to have LeBron's back.
No matter what. There were 10 analysts that picked the Lakers. Lakers in 6, Lakers in 7. Disgusting, y'all. All 10 analysts picked the Lakers. 10, final tally. Lakers 10, Timberwolves 0. And they finished the Lakers off in 5 games.
Nick says, fanboys, go listen to the Kobe interview after getting eliminated by the Spurs back in 02-03. That's how a real GOAT responds to an L. No excuses. I mean, could LeBron have sounded like a whinier child up there? As does JJ. I mean, you just don't have any like male leadership there.
Oh yeah.
Kobe Bryant Film Room says, "What action can we take against these people for purposefully lying on TV? I'm sick of this shit. It's time for people to lose their jobs." Well, you can do what I do and get called a hater for calling people getting paid to lie out for doing exactly that. I don't know, man. You shouldn't have to. You're supposed to be able to go learn from sports analysts. Instead, you have to now understand that it's more likely that they're lying to you than giving you good sports analysis.
When you got to give them a lie detector test just to listen to the show, like it's sick. It's very sick, y'all. ESPN had me brainwashed just like you fanboys. I keep trying to tell you.
So what percent of the blame do you give to ESPN
for this narrative? For the narrative?
For what happened to you?
Oh my God, ESPN probably 80%. It was
so
a
then
glaze.
Does that? But you were a big LeBron fan, so you were actually watching the games, and all you needed to hear afterward was ESPN in order for you to think you saw what you wanted to see.
Yeah, it was like they hit the flash, like the Men in Black flash. So like I forgot everything that happened in the last 5 minutes of the game. And then ESPN just told me, hey, LeBron had a great game. It was everyone else. Blame the coaches. Gabe Vincent played 26 minutes in game 5. JD, my dog. Yes, sir. NBA was better in the 80s and 90s. LK into I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm struggling, y'all. I can't read Ebonics. I can read, but I cannot read Ebonics. Operation Mockingbird. It explains the media. Oh yeah, Operation Mockingbird.
Oh,
that's what we talking about. Yeah, man. You know the propaganda is real. You know the mind control is real.
Hey, for those of you just tuning in, amongst the lies that ESPN has told, I did the calculations of the height and weight of the 8 players who played for each team. Starters and the 3 bench players that played for each team. The Lakers are taller and heavier, and that was without Jackson Hayes being in the lineup. Imagine if Jackson Hayes had been in the lineup. The Lakers would have been the bigger team by far. And they already were, even without Jackson Hayes in the lineup. So that means that at no point in time in the series did the Timberwolves have a size advantage. And how many times have you heard the size excuse so far?
The Stephen A was like the girth.
Well, then the Timberwolves should have at least outweighed them, but they didn't.
Yeah. When he was talking about the girth of the Lakers, my God, y'all. Hey, JD, so these 2 guys always make perfect picks. Amazing.
I don't know if my Wi-Fi went down or what.
Nobody picks are perfect, man. But what they did, everybody picked the Lakers. Nobody picked the Timberwolves but me. AOH, did you pick the Timberwolves? AOH having some they're trying to get AOH out of here. They done came to Mount Zion and got AOH. Oh, there you go.
I don't know, man. I was just, I don't know what's happening. They are after my ass.
AOH.
It's about time to wrap it anyway, isn't it? Finish strong.
Almost, man. AOH is chilling in the waters of Lake Minnetonka right now. Hey, shout out to Minnesota, man.
That would be.
Did you want to talk to any fanboys or see if we get some?
All right, if you want to take calls, I'll put the calls in there. I'm going to go get a beer. I can't have any more champagne. I drank a bottle last night, and that's like so much sugar. It's disgusting.
Champagne. Drinking that Moscato. I'm finna throw the link. I'm finna throw the link in the live, y'all.
Oh, go ahead. Bandana Dan again. Thank you again, Bandana Dan. Thank God for independent media. Gone are the days where the only opinions available to listen to are bought. I get all my sports analysis on YouTube. On the other hand, that's dangerous because you do have fanboys with their channels out there. Can we just go back to the day where professionals got paid to be professional and they be professional?
Yeah. Those days are gone.
All right, I'm gonna put I'm putting the link up, and I don't know if I can handle it. I may listen to music while you take on these fucking fanboys.
Angry old hoops.
Should we have a little musical intermission as we celebrate?
And boys.
I would have been if I lived in New York, I would have been going up and down Times Square.
Man, boys.
All right, it's filling up.
Hey, shout out to Sabrina Kelly. She said she subscribed to all the guys, all of them.
Cool.
AOH, Sports, Fitness and Sports Rent, Sports T, Dreamers Pro, Man Down, Uncommon, Brandon. I said I picked the T-Wolves. Okay. Sabrina, come on in here, Sabrina. I posted that shit. Sabrina, come on in here.
Chronic Blast.
LaCuz says 7'1" is a size advantage versus 6'9".
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
What's going on, Chronic Blast?
Hey, it's a party here. This is the real NBA fans right here, guys. Hey,
yeah.
Who could be a LeBron fan now after that? That's like no goat can lose that many first rounds in the playoffs after that shit. Come on now.
Yes, his glorious king is 2-12 in his last playoff game.
2-12, 2-12, 2-12.
It's over, ladies. It's over.
Man, Lord help us.
I will say though, hey, you guys really are the best content creators in the NBA right now. I'm not even just saying that like the bullshit, like for real.
Wow, thank you.
Hey, we appreciate that, man. It's a lot of competition out here. It's a lot of glazing out here, but we just gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real.
Yeah, I'm about to do an Uber ride right now on the rack right now, so I'll talk to you guys later. I just wanted to hop on real quick.
Hey, thanks, stay safe. Make sure you got a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, I don't know whether to do a fun video or do the full play-by-play breakdown because it's amazing how much ESPN lies when you put the footage next to it. I'm going to bring in Nick Tri-State.
What up, fellas? Thanks for having me on again. Appreciate that.
Congratulations to you and to everyone.
You know, it's one of those things as a Laker fan when I knew that they traded for Luka, I'm like, this is going to be a disaster. Everyone in the world, all the Laker fans were like, oh, this is a great thing. I'm like, you put two of the biggest crybabies on the same team who don't hustle, who don't get back on defense. When shit don't go their way, they cry to the refs instead of getting back on defense. This was a disaster waiting to happen. And as far as LeBron, you know, it's real funny. You know, Zay made a really good point on the DiVincenzo thing. He hit the back of his knee, all right? If this was a knee-on-knee impact, I'd kind of see where, you know, the injury could have been. But there was no indication of him limping. Like, if you sprained your MCL, bro, you're going to be showing signs of that throughout the game where you're limping a little bit, you're favoring your leg. I didn't see none of that. So it's just another thing from Clutch Media and LeBron and his people to just try and build an excuse. And, you know, I put it in the super chat about Kobe. When Kobe lost in 2003, you saw the tears in that man's eyes. And he said, I know, Jim Gray was like, I know it's a hard time for you, Kobe, this, that. He said, the offseason starts for us right now, and I'll push myself to exhaustion. And he gave credit to the Spurs and said they were the better team. That's how a real GOAT responds to losing, bro. You don't make excuses. You take your L like a man, take it on the chin, and you get better from it. Straight up.
Actually, if y'all watched the stream that we did on the OT stream, after that play, LeBron did try to limp to the bench. He tried to pretend like a fake limp to the bench. He was on the bench doing squats.
Yeah, but when he came back in, there was no indication of any type of injury, bro.
Yeah, it was no. He came back in like
none. Like it was
I thought
nothing.
me and Luca were just having a drama fest because Luca had done his thing and LeBron.
Yeah.
You hear me in Sports and Fitness Rants and Speam saying it during our live broadcast. It's like, oh, Luca's doing his drama show script. LeBron can't be outdone. He's got to do his. I mean, you have two LeBrons on one team. You're right, Nick. You can't survive that.
You're not. It's just not gonna work, bro. It's just not gonna. It wasn't gonna work. It was bound for disaster, you know. And I had plenty of Laker fans telling me I'm a fake Laker fan. I'm a fake Laker fan because I'm a realist. I'm not gonna sit here and say my team is a championship contender when they're not a championship contender. That doesn't make me a fake Laker fan. That makes me a realist. This was not a championship team, and it ain't a championship team. Until further construction, this team needs a full makeover. You know what I mean? A full complete makeover.
What's the limit on blaming teammates? You know, I mean, now LeBron got Luca and it wasn't enough help. So what's next year? He's going to get Jokic and they fail, and it's still going to be someone else's fault. I mean,
You know how they'll do, bro. You know how they'll do with AOH. They'll find a way. It's never LeBron's fault. LeBron goes 2 for 9 in the fourth quarter. In fourth quarters, it ain't on LeBron. He scored 5 measly points in the fourth quarter. 5.
Well, he must.
But it ain't on LeBron. But it's not on LeBron, you know?
We know. Nick, thank you. Thank you for calling in. Thanks for your support. Hey, Hoop Scott, I saw you. You were here and then you were gone. But if you want to try again, we'll bring in and McZuggins. Do you know McZuggins?
I do not. McZuggins.
McZuggins.
Hello. Y'all hear
Welcome.
me?
Can.
All right, awesome. I just wanted to throw out 2 quick things real fast. The first one, as I couldn't help, but it struck me when y'all were talking about them blaming the depth, saying that they didn't have the roster rotation, that they hadn't played together like that in something like, what was it, 13 games or 16 games, as if that's not enough. If you remember last year, they said exactly the same thing when they lost, I think it was like 6 games after the in-season tournament. You remember last year they were saying exactly the same, that, well, we hadn't played together that much and all that, when it was the exact same roster that they had in the in-season tournament?
Yep.
Like, these people can't even come up with new excuses. They're recycling all the excuses of the last, like, I don't even understand how you can go on TV and say something like that and act like no one will remember.
Yeah, I remember when they won the in-season tournament and then got booted. LeBron said, we didn't have time together with this starting lineup, and it was the starting lineup that they won the in-season tournament with. So what was wrong with that lineup?
And now they're saying the same. Well, we only had 13 games together exactly like that. So, so I don't know. It's just the exact same excuse, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this deja vu? Is it a glitch in the Matrix? Like, what year is this?
Yeah,
but anyway, the other thing that I wanted to throw out there, I don't know if you all remember, but maybe a month or 2 ago, we were talking about, I showed exactly what the strategy was for the load management throughout the years, particularly the Laker years. Like the back-to-backs, which months they were home or away. And it was like, I can't remember what the number was. It was something like, what was it, 645,000, 1 in 645,000 chance that any of that was random. But I saw it in the chat, fanboys directly telling me they switched from it's not happening, and then at the end of that conversation it became, well, that's smart because it's all for the playoffs. It's saving for the playoffs. Otherwise they won't have energy for the playoffs. What are you going to do? This is actually genius.
Isn't that
and now
a
all I've heard
that,
all week is fatigue.
Yeah, if they were comfortable with that excuse in the first place, then he shouldn't have said that it didn't exist. He should have embraced it from the beginning.
I agree, but either way, it's fatigue because he had the greatest season in history for a 40-year. Like, okay, all right, I thought we were load managing, and I thought that was great because he's going to have all this energy for the playoffs, and now he's too tired from his amazing performance in the regular. Like, okay, you know what? That's fine. So I just wanted to throw it out there for anyone who responded that, for every fanboy who responded that when we did that like deep dive into that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Like, that's not forgotten, man. You said exactly the opposite thing at the time.
Yeah, we got to revisit that. That was good.
It's wild. But anyway, that's all I had. That's all I wanted to throw out there. But thank you
Thank
all
you,
very much
McDuggan.
again for all the content. It's just fantastic, both of y'all and everyone else.
Thank you, McDuggan.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Franktown Gaming says the bum is the greatest role player ever. And Rob Shum says still waiting to hear the excuses. Well, then you haven't been listening. I mean, I'm not talking shit, but we've been hearing a lot. Zay let us know that they came out with the injury in addition to the conditioning, in addition to only playing 13 games together.
Yep, you know it. They gotta blame something. The best basketball commentary, ex-football and miniature golf players. Okay, look, cuz hey, look, cuz is hurt, man. He is hurt. Tell the cuz to start his channel. Hey, look, cuz, start your channel, man. So you
Bandana
can
Dan. Bandana Dan, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I was flabbergasted that the Timberwolves won. We watched the whole thing, and all we said all night was, God damn, this is ugly.
I was screaming.
This is ugly basketball, and they won anyway. Wolves were 7 for 47. How do you lose to that team? I mean,
15% from three. Bad boy. Hey, look, chat. Am I lying? Was I not screaming, stop shooting fucking threes?
Oh, man, we were there with you.
Stop.
Paulo says, not even Dragon Balls, Infinity Stones, Super Soldier Serum, and Aladdin's magic. The lamp could save Brawny Sr. I think he needs more smoothies and Centrum. You know what? He didn't do his process that early after one game. He should have walked off the court earlier in a couple of them. That was probably the difference maker.
Yeah, especially if you injured. Why are you not leaving to start the process to recovery? See, he's a walking contradiction.
Ruddy Goberson. Says that SC. So I'm letting Sub-Zero 360 live. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hello.
Hey, brother, let me first of all, thank you, brother. I want to thank both of you guys. Angro Hoops fan, I have used your film in many a debates, showing LeBron walking, pointing, the referees, the video where you did where it was he's getting all these triple-double stats attributed to him when the guys made 5 moves after he got the ball.
Yeah.
Like it's just for me, and I told my friend this yesterday. I said, how is LeBron ranked above all these players? Let's say he is better, and let's say he's in all these statistical categories. He really is better, right? How is he ranked above Tim Duncan without the baggage, without the excuse making? He's more coachable. He accepts responsibility. He plays defense on both ends of the court. Like how is LeBron that much better than all these guys, all these greats? Like it's just there is not this much of a chasm when he hasn't played defense over the last decade. He has not played defense.
Oh, but all you have to do is listen to ESPN. LeBron's getting it done at both ends.
Both ends.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it, Sub-Zero, and that's what the footage is there for. I want the evidence to be referenced. I'm going to retire from this, but the footage will live on.
Yeah, your footage is being used all over YouTube. I've seen it on Instagram. People I don't even think they know your channel, and they're using it. So
cool.
It's going out there, man. Thank you.
Thanks for calling in, Sub-Zero.
All right.
Thank you.
And Razor and David Israel. Razor, you're on.
Yo, what up, y'all?
What's going on?
Razor.
Hey, man, can we get that bum ass nigga Bronny off the team, man? Like, bro, I can't sleep at night knowing that nigga got a roster spot, bro. That nigga's a fucking bum. You hear me?
Yeah, he's a bum.
You're hating.
That nigga Bronny James ass. If y'all remember, when they was drafting his ass, what everybody kept saying? Oh, Bronny James, he gonna be good. He got potential. He ain't got no damn potential. And that same suit y'all had for Shador, y'all should have had it for Brian Ames. That motherfucker ain't good at nothing. He can't shoot free throws. That motherfucker can't even aim the ball at the basket right. Homie, he can't even shoot, homie. He's a bum.
Hey,
They gotta get Brian James out. They gotta ban his ass from the NBA, bro. He shouldn't be on the basketball court. I mean, he need to go his ass in the Call of Duty lobby or something. Go play Call of Duty, nigga.
Hey, JJ Redick, that's why you don't develop people that are using up a roster spot. That is what the G League was for, JJ. And JJ was happy to say, oh, we're going to develop him. And, well, I don't want to hear about the fucking lack of depth on your bench then if you're fucking using your bench to develop people.
Yeah, like you gave, hold on one second. You gave Bronny James a roster spot, but not Trey Jameson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I hear him play connect.
I don't know what.
Get your third one.
Yep.
Dog Connect could give you 30, bro. If you play him 30 minutes, he could give you 30 points, homie.
Yeah, Dalton had a good year. I don't know what else he had to do to get some faith.
He had a 30-point game.
As a rookie.
He dropped 37 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the games? Isn't that one of the games where LeBron was faking an injury and got out of the way so we could see what other people could do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Say, homie, another thing. Why we speaking on LeBron? Steph Curry, people don't talk about it, but Steph Curry better than LeBron James. Steph Curry really the GOAT. And guess what? If Steph Curry win this year, he's better than Kobe. He's better than Kobe Bryant, homie. Because guess what? He won the same amount of rings with less tries.
Let's just even if we take the winning out of it, tell me a category that LeBron is better at Steph in. Dunking? Congratulations. I guess you're the GOAT. Chase down blocks? I guess he'll have a few more of those. But tell me, he can't dribble better. He can't handle the ball better. He can't create a shot better. He doesn't even go to the rim better. I mean, LeBron doesn't use actual basketball moves to get to the rim. Steph Curry does. Obviously, Steph Curry being called the best shooter of all time. Let's please not be disgusting enough to say that LeBron is even in the conversation there at mid-range, deep.
But if you ask fanboys, they say he shot a better 3-point percentage than Stephen Curry last year.
Guess what, though? Steph not losing first round with Luka on his team. That's facts.
Thank you.
That's facts.
That's a fact. We've already seen that Curry can play with anybody. Curry could play with me and AOH and win a game.
They're gonna give Curry the treatment that they're giving Jordan. Oh, Curry was lucky enough to have all these amazing players. Really? Hoops God, what's up?
Hoop God.
Oh, my bad. My mic was muted. Hey, fanboys.
Fanboys.
Hey, AOH. I don't know. Hey, good evening to the panel, or afternoon, my bad. But AOH, I don't know if you were aware of this. So when I was watching the game, right, I like to listen to what the commentators are telling us now. Of course, we know Rudy Gobert looked like a combination of Wilt Chamberlain, Moses Malone. Shout out to him. But I'm like, there's a pattern here. It's like these guys they'll have their greatest games or greatest series against a particular player, you know? But I was looking at, because my main point is, if I would have told y'all Ant-Man gonna miss 10 threes, give you 15 points. Jaden McDaniels is gonna foul out. Julius Randle is gonna be in foul trouble in the first half. And Rudy Gobert is also gonna have 3 quick fouls. But yeah, he's gonna come out there and give you a 20-20 game. You would say, no, the Lakers are gonna win this. Like, they just gonna let Rudy do whatever, and everybody else gonna step up.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
yeah,
I'm looking at the game like this, right? They gave the Lakers every opportunity to win this game.
Absolutely.
and they still lost. But I'm like, okay, so now what does this say about Mind the Blame podcast firing Darvin Ham? Because Darvin Ham took him to the Western Conference Finals, right? But don't tell us, oh, he didn't have any help. Why is Bronny James on the roster? Why is he taking up a roster seat?
We're
Why
not
is
going to hear
Jackson
about
Hayes
that.
not playing? You know, all these questions need to be answered, you know.
Yeah,
So
Darvin Ham was fired when we seen the salute clip. Salute.
So
Hey.
I'm just looking at it like this, right? Now, you know, when we're critical of LeBron, because I don't call it hate. Like y'all don't know LeBron personally, just like I don't know him. So I can't hate somebody I don't know personally. But if you had who is Shannon Sharp's hype man? LeBron James hype man Shannon Sharp. Yeah, talking about Lakers in 5. Okay, so now we can say LeBron James. Luka tried. LeBron cried.
There've been a lot of good ones of those.
So hold on. Is Luka tried? LeBron cried.
Oh, he cut out.
That's what happens when it takes too long to deliver the line. He cut out. Oops, God, we can't hear you.
Okay. Yeah. No, but I'm saying if they talk all that noise, so now it's our turn. See, I don't want to hear all this begging for sympathy and pleading. And like, nah, this finna be a roast session for the rest of the playoffs, for the rest of the summer, until the league tip off next year, whatever date that is. Like, nah, this gonna be an ongoing roast. Cause all that yapping they was doing, nah, it's our turn now. So yeah, I'm glad to be on the panel now.
They on there talking like the Migos, y'all.
Hey, but I want to know y'all perspective though. Like they had every opportunity to win this game. So what does they really say about the Timberwolves in comparison to the Lakers?
Yeah, they're not that. I mean, I can't. I guess it's not fair for me to say they aren't that good, but they weren't impressive with the win.
But y'all got to understand the Timberwolves are one of 4 teams in the top 10 in offense and defense.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they can't score, they are going to defend. That's what they pride. Anthony Edwards pride himself on playing defense. That's the difference between him and a lot of these superstars. Him and SGA right now play defense.
Do you guys understand that Rudy Gobert didn't actually even have to use a bag for those points? That was mostly just putbacks, some lobs, but it wasn't like he was Hakeem Olajuwon people.
No, he wasn't.
No, he definitely was getting it. Now, the fact that he had 9 offensive rebounds is crazy. That's just crazy. Like they had nobody, and I'm like, wait. But they keep telling us this guy can guard all 5 positions. Okay, you can't go guard Rudy Gobert? Oh.
The guy with no post moves. LeBron probably got more post moves than Rudy Gobert.
Ouch.
That's how sad it is.
High Flyer says, now they say L'excuse had an MCL sprain when he flopped from the DiVincenzo collision. Yeah, I mean, if anything caused it, it was the flop.
Yeah.
It's not real. Stop it. We all watched the game. It wasn't real.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Hey, LS has been waiting. LS, what you got to say?
LS,
you are in.
LS.
I know it's been a while. You might have walked away.
He might be on the shitter. Get off the shitter, LS. Come on in here.
We got a couple of titles that might be LeBron bots, Unpopular Truth, and T. Ruth. Unpopular Truth.
What's going on, fellas?
Unpopular Truth. Are you there?
You can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Here he is.
Yep, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm not a bot. I'm 100% on y'all side. I watch y'all show all the time.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all, man. I'm not dead.
Okay.
But
we're waiting. We haven't had one fanboy call in yet.
They
They're
can't
in,
say nothing. What
they
are
in
they
the
gonna be able to
comments.
say?
They don't
They
know
not gonna be able to
because
say anything.
Rudy Chamberlain, man. Look, we put the link multiple times in the chat. Tank, Thomas, where are you guys at? Call in. Y'all just bumping y'all gums in the comment section, man. Come on in here. Defend your king. LaCuz, you in the comment section.
But what I was gonna say, go ahead,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
What I was gonna say was just like my boy was just saying about the 1 through 5 narrative. He's never defended a 4 or a 5 consistently in his career. I don't know why that narrative came out in the first place. Only time he is guarding a center or a 4, he's being hitting in the defense so he don't have to guard the person that scores because he cannot move his feet to save his life. And Rudy Gobert, we never thought Rudy Gobert was a strong player, but he was pushing LeBron around the other night. He was pushing him around. And one more thing, and I get out y'all way. The thing about it is, I keep telling folks, and I think Angry Old Hoop say it all the time. LeBron was getting rebounds when nobody is around. Ain't no way if LeBron is such a good rebounder that Rudy Gobert should have been getting 24 rebounds in this game. And LeBron is down there with him. There's no way you can do that and be able to justify it because he's not stronger than none of the people that they say in the 80s, in the 60s, in the 90s at centers. Rudy Gobert is nowhere near as strong as them.
No,
and he was pushing
Rudy
LeBron around like a
Gobert.
little baby down there.
No way.
You know, Zay nailed it in his video when he said Gobert's like the kid that doesn't understand his size. Or like Gobert wouldn't use his strength even if he had it. Like he's not going to shove you around unless you're an easy target, and maybe not even then. But you guys, Gobert is 258 according to NBA.com. LeBron's 250. I've been hearing people say that LeBron is now 260. You understand that Gobert might not even outweigh LeBron, and if he does, it's by 8 pounds.
Yeah. And he's 3 inches taller, 4 inches taller.
And I think too, what you just, I don't forget what your name is, but you said something earlier, and you said that how ESPN was lying. And the reason I stopped watching the NBA is because of that simple fact. Because, like you say, we was watching the game, and we go to ESPN, and they saying something totally different than what LeBron actually did. And we're like, what the fucking game? What game was y'all watching? This was something totally different. It's been like that for years.
Well, you said where did the he can guard 1 through 5 come from? It may have been Kendrick Perkins. When you have people like Kendrick Perkins being allowed to say shit, and he keeps his job, then that's how lies get spread, because nobody actually watched the game and thought to themselves, LeBron can guard 1 through 5. Nobody ever saw anything that would ever make you fucking think that.
But then people start to repeat this narrative. My cousin said, man, we've never seen somebody that can guard 1 through 5.
Like, we still haven't.
You still haven't. Like, what? They just come up with some type of superhero type thing in their mind about him out of nowhere. Like they got a comic book written about him or something that we don't know about, because they just bring it out of nowhere. Another thing, he a good defensive player, but then he only get chased down blocks. He can't stay in front of nobody. No 1 through 3. He cannot stay in front of no guard or small forward. They go right past him. The only reason he getting the chase down blocks is because they go right past him.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And this is something else I noticed too, right? So did y'all see, I want to say game 4 when Ant was like, like Kobe said, mucking it up, getting physical with him. Well, like neither one of them had the ball, but Ant was pretty much setting the tone like, nah, you're not going to bully us. Like I'm going to take the fight to you. Now, I want to ask y'all something. How come we didn't see LeBron doing that to Kevin Durant when they faced off in the finals in 2017 and 18?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, by all means, by all means.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was just telling one of my friends at work about this same thing. I said LeBron only looked like a dog when another dog ain't on the court.
Thank you, thank you,
If you know about fighting dogs, he curl out every time. If he gonna have to have just like you said, he had to have Dwayne Wade, he had to have Bosh, because if he didn't, he gonna curve out just like he did against all the other times when he was in Cleveland when he was by himself. He did it. A lot of people a lot of us talk about that 2011 finals, right? And it was bad, right?
Yeah.
But people really don't realize that 2007 finals might have been worse. He just scored a little bit more points. Because LeBron James did not do nothing in that finals.
It was bad.
It was bad. And the thing is, the games were close.
Yeah.
Nobody and everybody talking about his team was garbage. But all those games was close. And he was the reason why they didn't have the points to push the game over the edge for them.
Yeah, I mean, I think game.
But
3
one
and
second,
game
y'all.
4.
I just gotta say something real quick. Y'all remember game 1 where they said, "Will LeBron James carry Luka to a championship?"
Yep.
Of course. That was the narrative. Yep. That was the narrative right there. Yep.
Tyson said, "I'm good." Y'all.
Thank you for calling in on Popular Truth. Lots of good.
The fanboys is suffering. Hey, Zay. I said the fanboys are in a self-induced coma. They're not gonna wake up till the season start.
You know they not. No, don't run now, Tyson. What you mean we can have our victory?
LS, let's test your sound.
How he gonna say we can have something that we already got? Like what?
Yeah, you're so generous. T Ruth, you're on.
Yo, what's good, y'all? How everybody doing?
How's it going?
All right, so y'all remember that All-Star game when Kobe was matched up with LeBron and LeBron couldn't do shit? Kobe had LeBron locked down, bro.
Yeah, LeBron feared Kobe, man.
He can't play against no star, bro. He like that bully who pick on somebody smaller than him, but when it comes to somebody else who gonna eat, he not showing up.
Yep. You know he not.
I knew it was over in game 4 when they were shoving back and forth, like you guys said, and LeBron turned his head. You know, like he conceded. Like if that, you don't do that to someone else unless, I mean, I hate mentioning Jordan's name with LeBron's, but Jordan would not have responded by turning his head and acting like it wasn't happening. It's like, oh, I'm losing this shoving match. Let me just pretend like I don't care. No, you care. You just can't do anything.
Can't do nothing.
Yeah, that was Ant-Man to me. That was kind of like Ant-Man telling him, like, hey, it's a new sheriff in town.
That's
you might want to go ahead.
That's the best thing Ant-Man did the whole series.
Yeah, like, yeah, you time to retire, buddy.
Praise of the Dawn says you all need to debate those LeBron channels like FYF and Player's Choice. I know that Hoop God already cooked Chilltown, the biggest LeBron apologist. Yeah, I don't have time for that because they say the same fucking thing, and when you nail them to something, they change the subject. Right? Who has time for that?
Hey, AOH, I want you to do me a favor. I'm gonna create my own video challenging them, but I'm gonna send it to you if you can and just broadcast it on your channel because I know it's gonna reach more people. I will issue it again. I'll say, Chilltown, I know you blocked me with all due respect. There's no hard feelings. However, let's have a sit down. Let's have a sit down, you and I. Let's have another discussion. And let's let the facts dictate who's the better player. And I'm gonna send one out to FYF because he's already emailed me, but every time I respond back, like, hey, FYF, can you give me a date? Because he wanted to debate me on her.
Oh, he cut out. Hey, funny
I'm
story.
driving. My fault. I'm driving. Yeah.
I actually commented on FYF's post about LeBron James, and I had the most like comment on his post. I said, "This is where fanboys congregate."
Yep.
Oh yeah. Right there, they congregate right there and on Player's Choice. Yeah.
Fanboys were coming like, "Leave us alone. This is a safe space."
I guess YouTube, because they know I follow you, showed me that comment because I don't fuck with FYF's garbage, but I commented. I was like, "Yeah, Zay, do not let your cousin find this channel, or they're gonna start doing some."
Hey, if he find that channel, hey, we will never be able to find honey inside the stores. Because I'm telling you, the LeBron hive, they done took all the honey.
This is crazy. Like, they need safe spaces on the internet. Like, this is ridiculous.
Everybody practice. Let's say hater. Say hater. You got it? Okay, now you're ready.
Hey, Zay. FYF and Gilbert Arenas, they came on back on Darts. Michael Jordan fans are the best, and we had like a full panel. And I guess FYF he couldn't travel by himself, so he had to bring some backup, right? But the plan backfired because all those narratives that they were kicking out, like, yo, we was destroying them.
It was
bad. I seen Scap was on there too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Scap post something about that. And
You don't talk to Scap about Kobe stats, because Scap knows his Kobe stats. He shouldn't have argued with Gilbert Arenas about Kobe topics.
Especially when Gilbert Arenas is on record saying that this was his favorite player before the money.
Whatever.
Hey, but no, he told on himself. He said offensive. AOH verified it if I'm right or wrong. He said offensive dominance, defensive dominance. He was like winning championships, and then he was like the fear that you instill in your opponents. And we all like, how is that not Jordan and Kobe? Like, nobody fears LeBron. Like, what?
Nobody fears him.
You can't do what Anthony Edwards just did if you fear him.
Not at all. And then I had to stick up for Bill Russell because he was trying to. You telling me Bill Russell, the second of all time? I said, yeah, Gil. Hey, let me finish. Man, I started kicking them facts out. XAOH. He couldn't say nothing for like 15 seconds. He was like, but can we talk about? Nah, just be quiet, Gil. Just take that L, big dog.
There were a lot of awkward silences before he would start back up, and he'd start back up with a completely different topic.
See what happened? The information that he was getting, it overwhelmed him, so he couldn't compartmentalize fast enough. And in his mind, it's like, shit, these fucking guys are prepared. I don't know what to do. Like, come on, Gil. That was hilarious that day.
Hey, Gil, man. Gil funny, man. He came in that clown. Hey, actually, matter of fact, after they got Luka, didn't he say they just handed the Lakers a championship?
Oh, yeah, I need to go find that.
They might deleted it, man. They try to delete material. You search for something on YouTube, you can't find it anymore.
Oh, I've got it. I got a copy.
Oh, okay. We good to go.
Yeah. In fact, I think I'll put out a short right after this featuring Gil.
He taped the number 77 on the jersey. Y'all remember? Yeah, that's the show I'm talking about. Yeah.
Wow. He done taped the number. Okay, Gil.
Before the jerseys even came out, he was taping the number 77 on the jersey.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't run from that. That's why he was in that clown suit, because he knew he was wrong. He like, LeBron, I'm tired of carrying you, bum.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, the Timberwolves, they just made my summer perfect, man. Look, listen. Before I forget, guys, I'm done with HVAC school. I graduate May 15th. Also passed the finals, and then the Lakers lost. Oh man, it is great. 2025 is live. It's great.
What city you in?
I'm in Texarkana, Texas.
Are you in Texas? Shit, out here in Vegas, boy, the HVAC boys, they get money out here, boy.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm glad I got into that field. I'm like, oh yeah, see, this right here, I ain't got to worry about no AI robot replacing me. So
Mhm. Hey, if you wake up in Vegas in the summertime and your AC ain't working, like, God damn it.
Man,
It
I'm
is
trying to
hot.
tell you, that's a whole different
Just
ball game.
just a messenger says if LBJ could guard 1 through 5, why did he not guard Howard in 2008? MJ
Oh no, that's
guarded
two.
Divac.
No, that's two. Tell them that's 2009. Yeah, that series. Yep, that was a failure too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to even get in all of LeBron's failures.
I keep getting 08 and 09 all confused, man, because he quit. He keep quitting.
Well,
It's multiple series that he's quitting.
well, 2009, he was the favorite, and this is what a lot. And see, and on their Mind the Lane podcast, they said, yeah, we had Jameer Nelson and excuses, and I'm like, wait a minute, Jameer Nelson didn't even play in the freaking playoffs, but
Mhm.
Rashard Lewis, yeah, those guys. Once again, y'all see the recurring theme. These players have phenomenal games against the same player. Like, I'm sorry, one time. Okay, anything can happen. Like they said, you could find $20 on the ground. Cool. 2 times, that's not a coincidence. 3 times, that's a pattern. 4 times, that's a confirmation. I mean, come on, man.
Mhm. That's a fact.
If I were to propose that I would be nothing but the moderator, like emotionally stay out of it, but moderate a debate with you guys and fanboys, but I had the AOH rule that says you have to answer the question that was asked. You don't get to change the topic. Like,
Yeah, deflect and all that. Yeah.
would they even agree to it?
No.
If I said that you don't get to every single question if you don't answer the specific question that was asked, how quickly until they bow out?
So what I try to do, I know when I debated on, I don't know if y'all follow another guy, Crunch Time TV. He's a big Kobe guy, and he exposes LeBron. I had one guy try to challenge me, so I told him, I said, well, I tell you what, we can debate it. You can bring your bring you somebody that can fact check you or whatever, and I'll have my guy. And that, for the most part, went smoothly. Like, it was really no deflecting. I think one time the moderator had to remind him, like, okay, he had to chime in, like, you didn't answer the question, And then I think once he kind of understood that, it went smoothly because we were debating who had more help in their first 2 championships. Like, basically the guy was trying to hype up Scottie Pippen to be on Dwayne Wade's level, and y'all know I annihilated all those narratives. Like, it didn't even take long.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
crazy.
You got him.
And that's the thing.
Xavier,
Go
real
ahead.
quick, Xavier, only people scared of LBJ are his coaches and teammates. Timothy Miller says it's Fanboy Friday. Oh yeah, we got to get
Fanboy.
uncommon on someday.
You gotta get uncommon on here for sure.
Fanboy Friday.
But look, it's just like my cuz. You'll ask him a question, he'll be like, "Cuz, what does that have to do with basketball?" My cousin is a politician. He's gonna be the mayor of Chicago soon, with the way that he answers these questions, man.
Hey, look, cuz for the mayor, man. We're gonna get him there.
he don't know how to answer. He answered a question with a question.
Hey, wait, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think it's a psychological problem with them? Like, and I'm speaking to his fans as a whole, because let's say we start debating, right? It's like, hey, we're just talking basketball. So we're just gonna, lay everything out on the table, and then we're gonna live with the results, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they get to a point where they can't really combat what you're saying, it's like they'll do one of two things. Well, three things. They'll say you're nitpicking, they'll say you're hating, or they'll try to deflect to something else. And the reason why, prime example, if we say, okay, Michael Jordan won more championships than LeBron in less time with less help, in less circumstances or whatever you want to call it. Now, mind you, we're talking about Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Well, Bill Russell must be the GOAT. How did Bill Russell come into this conversation? We're talking about two players, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. When you got to introduce a third party, is that not an indirect confirmation that the third party
That's
you're
why.
inviting is
So
better than the player you're defending?
yeah, Yeah, I'm not. That's why I don't mess with these people. I've got better shit to do with my oxygen. That damn brick. You're on.
Hey, what up? What's good? What's good? Hey, check this out. This little side note. Probably one of y'all guys, cause I follow all y'all guys, on YouTube, but maybe one of y'all can touch on how, not saying LeBron mental is deep, but in a sense, he's a sick individual. And I say that to say this: R.I.P. Kobe, one and only. George still a GOAT. Just to, put that out there. But I'm gonna start rambling and say them two doing a podcast together is kind of cynical because both of them stole the MVP on Kobe watch.
Oh, you talking about Steve Nash?
Yeah,
Oh,
Nash and
oh,
LeBron.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, y- see the thing with it, man. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If the players were voting for MVPs like they were back when Bill Russell and Kareem were winning, I think it's safe to say Kobe Bryant has a minimum of 2 MVPs because I want to go with the minimum instead of the max. But this is what trips me out. Like you said, the fact that they stole those MVPs from Kobe, right? Nash didn't even get to the finals, but
exactly,
Kobe won back-to-back championships while LeBron was the MVP.
exactly.
But I thought the story was that Nash stole it from Shaq.
Or yeah,
Nah,
yeah. I mean, Shaq. I think Shaq had he had a legit case too.
I thought it was. I thought both of them. I mean, in a sense, I'm not gonna argue y'all because y'all boys, y'all really do y'all homework. But I thought that year when which one call it when Kobe posterized Nash, that's the year that he won that MVP.
Yeah, I think Shaq had a legit case that year too. If you go
Yeah,
look at what he did with the Miami Heat, but I just always said to me, it's the media because I've never had a criteria. I always ask. We know what scoring title. I mean, you have to lead the league in scoring. Points per game wise, just like with the assist and all the rest of them. Defensive Player of the Year. That's more so I guess your defensive metrics and output. But then I guess it's an award that's voted on obviously because Rudy Gobert, in no way he should have 4. But I'm like, what is the criteria for MVP? Because I've just never seen it. Like I would assume, I mean, like I said, I'll take y'all input, whatever you guys want to add or take away. But I would say you're a transcendent player having a transcendent or outstanding, whichever term you want to use, outstanding season, and your team has to be either 1 or 2. Like it can't be any lower than that.
I don't even enjoy talking about MVP anymore because nobody knows what the answer is, and the media will tell you that it's based on something different depending on who they're trying to say is going to win it that year.
Yep.
I mean, we don't know what the fuck the criteria is anymore, so I don't even enjoy the conversation.
for sure, man. I appreciate y'all guys though. For sure, keep
Thanks
it
for
up,
coming
man.
in.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, no
Appreciate it.
problem, big dog.
yeah. No, my cuz just said the same fanboy excuse. He said, "What would you guys have to talk about when the GOAT retires?" They love
What's
to
he
hate.
gonna do? What's your
He
cousin
had,
gonna do?
Hey Zay, ask him who is Clutch Sports going to talk about because I mean Michael Jordan been retired how long and Snitch Paul that little weasel he always bringing up Michael Jordan so I don't
yeah.
really get I don't
His
really
Go
get
to
why
go
he
to
asking that question.
go to that safe place, FYF Sports, and look at his content. Like he 50% of it is hating on Michael Jordan, and Jordan's been retired for 30 years. So I don't know why you think I couldn't hate on LeBron for 30. I could, but I think I'm gonna have other things to do.
I
I'm gonna
don't
be
even call it
70 years
hate.
old. Like, you remember LeBron James?
I don't like it. To me, it's not even hate because it's truth telling. Like I keep asking them, y'all say we're hating. Where are we lying? Because LeBron fans, I know they lie. They just wake up telling lies. I'm like, where's the lie? If we're hating, where's the lie?
Yeah.
But then that's when I think right about then is when it switches to why would you want to tear somebody down or tear down a black man or one of those. Even if you
Oh
tell them
yeah,
the truth.
I forgot about that AOH. They'll say that right until we bring up Darvin Ham, and then
Right.
well that's different. Oh, okay, that's different. So I guess Darvin Ham is not. I guess he must be what? He must be a green man or something. I don't know.
You know
I
what?
don't.
Congratulations to Darvin Ham. He's still getting money from the Lakers. He's getting
Absolutely.
money, and I can't imagine that was a nice situation to be in.
I know he laughing about that.
Yeah, he's like, good. I wanted the money and I wanted to leave.
Hey, can y'all imagine if the
Hoop Scott, how did you ever win a debate with that sort of internet?
Oh no. I'm on my phone and I don't know why, but it's like my screensaver, it just keep lagging out. So no, normally when I'm doing this, I'll be on the laptop.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Gotcha. You got that free Wi-Fi, that public Wi-Fi.
Down at McDonald's.
We have not gotten one fanboy.
Man, the fanboys in a coma. They not gonna wake up until wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out, are the fanboys gonna cheer for the Warriors or are they gonna cheer for the Timberwolves? That's gonna be a conundrum right there. Like, fanboys, who y'all rooting for?
They're not gonna watch. Nobody talking about if they talk about LeBron during this series, fanboys.
Oh, they will. Come on, they will.
Oh yeah, that's a given. You know they got to bring him up. Like they have to.
McZuggins says LBJ is who we actually looked like when we were on the street pretending we were MJ. No, sorry, I take offense to that. I did not travel that much.
Yeah, me neither. I definitely didn't travel that much.
But I'm not a doctor. No, there's his mic drop. Yep. You're not a doctor, and neither is Zay. So you should shut up.
You're not a doctor.
Hey,
so I didn't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't finish Just the Messenger. Previously, it said that MJ guarded D-bots in 91. Does that mean that Jordan can guard 1 through 5 too?
So if he switched off on him on a pick and roll and he guarded him until his man could recover, I mean, I wouldn't put that in the category 1 through 5 because I mean, Divock, he's a great player, but we talking about 1 through 5. Okay,
I think he's joking.
Yeah.
Bandana Dan says, I told the kids I coach I won't debate them about LeBron anymore because it feels like bullying, and I don't want to tell them Santa Claus isn't real.
Mm-hmm. Ouch. That's exactly what I said, y'all. I've told y'all, when y'all find out the truth about LeBron, it's like finding out Santa Claus ain't real.
Wait a minute. So it's traumatizing. That's what you're telling me, Zay? It's a traumatizing.
Yeah. It's like finding out that your mama put $2 in your pillowcase because the Tooth Fairy not real.
You have to wait until the right age before you can tell them that Santa Claus isn't real. And for fanboys, apparently that age is, late 30s, 40s.
Man,
when you found out that the Undertaker and Kane weren't really brothers.
Man. Hey, Zay, wait a minute. Hey, Zay, wait. This what tripped me out. This what tripped me out. Do y'all remember Isaac Yankem DDS?
He said what?
Do y'all remember the wrestler Isaac Yankem DDS? He was like the dentist of wrestling.
Damn, what year was this?
This was like right after HBK beat Bret Hart, like in '96. Like that's when they brought him out. That was his gimmick. Yeah, but I'm saying that to say this. I did not know Kane was his original character, Isaac Yankem DDS. I was wait, so you telling me they had to repackage him and then they finally found the one that fit Kane? I was like, wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Hey, we have LS. LS.
What's up, Angry Old Hoops 93's I got my sound fixed, y'all. Can you hear me? I'm coming through.
What's up, big dog?
Man, LeBozo. That's what's going on, man. This clown. Hey, if he got hurt when he ran into Dante DiVincenzo, He wasn't hurt when he ran into Jonathan Kuminga the last time they played Golden State in the regular season. I mean, dude went full speed into the lane, ran into Kuminga, and fell on the ground.
Yep.
I mean, have y'all noticed how the players and the referees, they just look down at him and then walk away like, when is this going to be over? So we can continue on with this game.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
dude, is ridiculous, man.
yeah.
Go ahead.
They fed up with it.
Well, that's
You
know what I'm saying?
You know what this
Go ahead.
series is reminding me of? It's like if you don't get just absurd calls, and you're LeBron James, you're fucked. If the refs aren't getting you over that finish line, you are fucked. You got nothing. And I think about a lot of series in the past where LeBron shouldn't have even gotten out of the East. LeBron shouldn't have gotten out of the East in those 7 games series in which I was just pulling the hair out of my head seeing what the refs were calling in a lot of those. And they were still pretty bad in this series, but they didn't get everything. And that was the difference maker. Well, it was one of the difference makers. I can't even explain how bad they were.
How bad you got to be to lose to a team on their worst night?
Yeah.
On their worst night, not your worst night, their worst night.
That needs to be the franchise's worst night.
that was a franchise loss. They're horrible, man. I mean, dude shoot threes like he think he's Steph Curry. All he got to do is go in the paint and play with his back to the basket and work. But that ain't the style now, so he's trying to fit in. But he can't fit in because you got 4 chips in 22 years, soon to be 23 years, unfortunately, fellas. Because
Yes,
he's coming back.
Oh, yeah. He's not retiring.
He got to get his farewell tour, which I hope every arena boos him. Every one of them.
Man, that's gonna be diabolical with that.
You know what I'm saying? They pull that rocking chair out and they put him in it, and he just get booze rained down on him. I mean, no, and look, y'all would have these channels if he didn't walk around crowning himself.
Correct.
Yeah, like when he do that at the Super Bowl, like they boo him. Like, bro, that's bad. You be crowning. Then, hey, y'all remember at the Olympics, they thought they were honoring him, and it was actually the was it the swimmer?
Swimmer.
Or who was the swimmer. Oh, thank you. I'm like, he really thought like that's how big his ego is. Like, bro, they are not applauding you. Nobody's thinking about you that much.
Yeah, man, he lame as hell, man. I mean, it's sad. It really is. And his fan club, the fanboys, there is no limit to the ends they'll go to defend this guy. And you said they were we won't hear from them till next year. They've been sedated. Like he had to be sedated after that game, or was it before the game so he could go to sleep? It's sad, bro. He has to walk out of games early because he can't claim he getting ready for the next one, right? Well, the first time I saw him do that was in the Eastern Conference Finals against Orlando. Well, you got eliminated. What you leaving early for? And then the next day, the announcer said after that game, he said, well, I'm sure he'll clean it up tomorrow. When he got interviewed the next day, this clown said, yeah, you don't congratulate nobody when they kick your ass like that. Who is this guy? I mean, people say good game when they playing for free and lose.
Yeah.
No, see what happened. He underestimated Orlando. He thought that because Jameer Nelson was out that they were gonna win, and then they started like talking smack or whatever.
Hold on 1 second. Fix the sound, y'all. The sound is crazy right now.
LS, I removed you because that was your sound, but thank you for calling in.
Yeah, but go ahead. Who got?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, no, that Orlando series, y'all remember, we were supposed to be getting Kobe versus LeBron in the finals, not Kobe versus Dwight Howard. And when LeBron came up short, that's another reason why he was salty because, in his mind, that's why they said you can't never look past an opponent. Like they just beat up on the Eastern Conference, all them weak teams, and you finally go up against a formidable opponent. They punch you in the mouth, and he tucked his tail and ran like a little scald dog. Like they say, hit dogs holler. So that's what he did.
Ija Morris or Ia Morris says they better root for the Timberwolves because if Steph gets his 5th, they will all be on suicide watch.
Oh yeah, my cuz know I'm gonna be saying this Curry era, and he gonna be like, "How many Finals MVPs he got?" They gonna check. He gonna move the goalpost. How many Finals MVPs he got?
Hey, Zay, you know why I don't care when they do that? I'm like, you can bring up Finals MVPs, that's fine. How many times has Curry been swept in the playoffs? 0. LaFonte been swept 3 times in 3 different decades.
Woo.
Hey, when the Warriors swept LeBron, they hadn't swept anyone else in the rest of the playoffs. LeBron was their easiest competition.
Nah, AOH, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Do y'all know they played the Spurs without Kawhi Leonard in 2018 in the first round? And LaMarcus Aldridge, that's who their best player was able to win 1 game. But the quote unquote king couldn't get you 1. Like I'm like Stephen A. Smith with Allen Iverson. You can't get us 1. AI can get you 1.
Hey, fanboys, I'm about to say something to hurt y'all feelings. LeBron James has won 2 NBA championships since GTA 5 came out, man.
Wow.
Hey, they gonna put a hit out for Zay.
Come on, man. GTA 5 been out 12 years.
In 2016, since we were talking about physicality and LeBron not really liking running into objects, more than ever, we got to look at Bogut getting hurt and how that changed the series.
Oh yeah,
I don't think people talk about Bogut going down enough in terms of what changed.
Oh, especially defensively and LeBron attacking the paint for sure.
Yep.
I mean, in 2016, like I noticed that they let the Cavs like get real physical with Steph, and I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna return the favor in 2017, which to their credit they did. They pretty much let them go out there and play because really Golden State could have swept them in game 4, but I think Kyrie came out and set the tone and they pretty much blew them out the water. So I think they just probably said, all right, we're gonna pack it in. I mean, we up 3-0. And when that reporter asked LeBron, remember, oh, I'm averaging triple-double. I think I feel fine. Like, oh, so that's what you playing for. Damn.
It's sad, man. Kyrie averaged 27 points a fucking game in that finals.
LeBron had no help.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you kidding me?
Yeah.
He had a 40-point game. What was that? Game 5.
I heard ESPN talking about Anthony Edwards being the best player in this series, and they were dumb enough to have Anthony Edwards's stats up next to Luka's, and Luka beat him across the board. And Luka is being destroyed right now, while Anthony Edwards is being praised. Anthony Edwards did not play well. I don't think. Hey, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. When we were watching the live stream, I kept saying, how come Anthony Edwards can't dribble past Austin Reeves? I mean, he must have done it a few times in the game, but for the most part, I was like, come on, dude, go around him.
It's sad. Kyrie had a higher plus minus than LeBron during that series, man.
Oh yeah, he did. And hey, wait, he had a higher offensive rating. So not only was he more impactful, but he had a higher offensive rating as well. That's why I keep asking him, like, who's creating the offense for Kyrie?
Kyrie had to make it himself.
This guy shot 72% from the free throw line.
That's
4.4 turnovers a game. He had 7 turnovers in game 4, 7 turnovers in game 2. 5
wait a minute.
turnovers.
Nah.
Yeah, 5 turnovers in game 7. And who hit the biggest shot?
Wait, Zay. Would you believe me if I told you Draymond outplayed LeBron in that game 7?
Oh, fanboys.
Hey, LaForty didn't even shoot over 40% from the field in that game 7.
He shot 37% in game 7, man. He shot 20% from the 3-point line in game 7, but he carried Kyrie, right?
I always said it. I was like, can you imagine the Warriors winning that series and Draymond Green getting the finals MVP? I mean, man.
Fanboys. Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. Y'all need prayer. Y'all should I gotta baptize these fanboys, man. These fanboys are on a different level.
I had to deliver the eulogy. I already had my Undertaker, Paul Bear. When I seen you post that, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go find LaForty on his hands and knees.
Oh,
yeah. Let's deliver the eulogy.
Yeah, fanboys. Come on now.
Gents, I'm gonna get to editing. I can let this keep going without
Yeah,
me.
we definitely could, but yeah, we're gonna end it here, y'all. My bad. Go ahead, anyways.
All right, sounds like you're on the same page. Hoops God, thanks for calling in. Everybody who called in, everyone with the
Yes,
super
sir.
chat and the chats. We appreciate your support.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thank you to my mods, KB, DDT, and Rena. Appreciate y'all. Shout out Sabrina. Hey, until we meet again.
Yes, indeed.